I knew it. I knew it. Knew one of you guys would be submitting a VOD super late into the day. God damn it. Alright, alright. Alright. Alright, hello Void. I was anticipating this. I was ready for the day. Howdy. I will ask you this riddles 3. It's going all right. Very boring day today at work, but I was appreciative because I did not go to bed till like 1. Mostly because of my stupidity, but some of my ineptitude. Wow, I need a question. Alright, here we go. Done good. Terrible game. We got stomped. Ayy. That's what I mean. Sometimes it just bees like that. Yeah, you gotta take the wins and then get absolutely rolled by the next big fish. Never? Oh, try it. It's a weird thing that happens when you try to impersonate a Radiant player. When you like put into this mind that you believe you're a Radiant, let's say you think you are, the amount of times you will find that people just kind of die to you is really hardcore. And you like, when you take the game into the light where you think so, and then you kind of play like you know so, you make decisions faster, you go through the game faster. It kind of depends person to person though. I won't lie to you and be like, oh yeah, just pretend you're a Radiant, you'll be a Radiant. Duh, easy. Like duh. What are you, dumb? But no, it's good to have that, because it's better to have this delusion than to have this defeatist mindset. Like, I'm trash, I'll never be Radiant, I'm garbage, you know? Like, that won't get you nowhere, but at least delusion will. Green rank in a month for sure. Brother, you're Diamond 3. You're D3. What are you talking about a month? I'd give you like 2 weeks. Consistent playing, keep practicing. You're still horrible. I mean, cool to be like aware, but come on now, man. I actually have factual data that tells me that you're not bad or horrible. Like, I have a numerical data that proves otherwise, but we'll get to that. All right. Sometimes they prevent a higher fair. all right. Let me click into here. Okay, tracker. We'll bring you over once you're ready. All right. Oh my, no fucking way. You look like a cheater. Like, unironically, you look like a cheater. What's up, Solid? Other times I am. Fair. Did I watch this any of this upper finals? No. I watched a little bit, but I was busy editing like the 3 pearl fucking slog I did on Monday. Absolutely a ridiculous amount. You play really well when you're not trying? Exactly, dude. How many Radiants do you think are mega hard, like try-harding? Like, to the point where they're like emotionally invested in every single round. I'll tell you right now, it's literally fucking none of them. Like, if you're just like, oh, you know, like if you're just chilling, oh, it's free eats. The more relaxed you get, the better. Evanescence is streaming. Hey, welcome back. Sam will join him shortly. Yeah, but look at whoa. Oh, you just don't play enough games. Okay, this looks kind of tragic, but literally, you look like a Smurf. You look like a Smurf. Now, your size is actually really weak, and then wah wah, you know. But like, it's all good. It's like you're 5 games into the act. You're chilling. This is why we don't look at stats. Like predominantly, all I'm telling you right now is that you're actually kind of good at the game, and you should believe yourself to be that good. All right, here we go. Music down. I don't want to edit out Hollow Knight ambience. No way. I don't want to do all that. Rank. That's not right. What are you? 2? 2, 3? I think you're 3. 3? 3. There you go. All right. Oh. Oh, you sent me the clip. Uh-oh. Well, you sent me the outplayed clip, not the VOD. Uh-oh. 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 That's not good. Whoops. Yeah, I got you, Salad. They're pretty massive. Okay, well, I'm just going to... let me get something that's not trash. Okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll take this. Yeah, oops. Give me that actual VOD and we're chilling. Technically, you did submit something on time, but it's like, huh? Yeah, I got you. We're gonna go over the Teo nerfs. I already went through the Teo nerfs, I think Wednesday. When like nobody was here, it's like fair. And I gotta say, they gutted this, my boy. They gutted him. So you need 9 points from 8. You need 400, or the credit, the stealth drone went from 400 from 300. Special delivery costs less by 100. They just made that so it's even. Nice little 600 for his abilities. But now this is the big one, the guided salvos. This is the ability. All right, so before the patch, you could use 2 rockets per charge. But now you can only use 1 rocket per charge. But it'll have 2 charges. And to my knowledge, I believe you can use it both charges at the start of the round the same you could for like a yeah, no recharges. They got rid of the cooldown. It's big. It's a agent killing change. Do you remember what they did to Sky? Sky was totally fine as an agent. It was a little strong because double controller was really strong. So they're like, okay, well, how do we get rid of Sky? And like the most terrifying like prospect. Sky was playing every map because like Viper was played on every map, and when Viper's played on every map, you need a second controller, and usually like Sky is the only initiator that plays with them. Yeah, so they were just like, yep, we take rid of the cooldown for the flashes, and bang, gone. Same thing's gonna happen to Tejo. Hard nerfs. This is like the only buff was like this, but it's just like honestly just a rework for both of these, so it's like not really buff or nerf. But this entire gouted salvos, like the map range doesn't matter. You can still do whatever you need to do with it. I mean, you never could do it from cross map, but it's still nice. I think it's okay for masters or after. I've heard the debate. I feel like they should wait for Masters to be over. That would be like the cool thing to do. Like you just wait it out. Unless there's like huge pressure to release it earlier for like fans because it's like unfun to watch as fans. Because personally, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think it's kind of wacky that you can pick that agent and play the game in a way that isn't like fun. You fixed? Okay, perfect. Hey, there you are. Okay. Hello, Manish. Howdy, howdy. Sen might 2-0. We all thought that Sen was like a top 3 team. I just didn't expect them to be like the top 1 team, you know? All right. Okay, this is significant. Okay, cool. This is significantly longer. We got ourselves a game here. Ladies and gentlemen. Hey, look at your old notes. Make this a gun game? That's what they're attempting to do, actually. This isn't in circulation yet, but they're going to nerf every single agent in the game. Tejo is just the start, but they're going to crack down on utility. They're going to make this game a lot less about utility. I don't know why they released Tejo. I have no clue. Do not get me wrong. I have no idea what they were thinking about when they released that agent. Every single agent has been power crept to absolute malarkey. The only agent that wasn't is ISO, and ISO has a very unique place in the game. But after ISO, it has just been banger after banger after banger after banger for no reason. Yeah, there's going to be a lot more importance in gunplay. For sure, if like they tone down the utility like they say they're gonna do. This is like to the point where it's like I have no idea what the actual outcome of that decision is going to be. They leave running and gunning alone? No, it's part of gunplay. They'll leave that fine unless like it becomes too much of a problem. They'll probably nerf stingers again because of G2. Like whatever. Thanks guys. But other than that, it should be fine. Gunplay's best part. Yeah, well, easy. So it has skill usabilities. I think every agent that had like there's a curve of learning versus mastering. Like it's fine that there's a skill floor and a skill ceiling. Like the skill floor of Sova and Fade are actually pretty high. But then once you skill master, they're like some of the best agents in the game. It's quite nice. All right, but enough about theoretics. We're gonna watch this game. Reyna on Lotus. What's your pass notes? Yeah, they kind of messed with running for some fun decision. You were, the last time we checked you were playing Chamber. Oh, this is a couple moons ago. Well, pretty much all these notes are very mental. That's the big one. I remember now. Mental. We needed to fix your mental. That's like the big thing. Give you like resets. Because the rest of these notes are chamber like notes, and they are not going to apply to the same degree. It was a while ago. Gonna watch VCT. Fair enough. Thank you for stopping by. Appreciate you. All right, let's see. Mental. That'll be the only thing going into this. Doing a bunch wrong? I mean, yeah. Man, time moves slowly when you don't skip ahead of everything. Dude, get owned. Holy moly. Okay, here's how the approach to these sort of rounds go. Because of the sound barrier, like if you hug this back wall, you can actually get... You don't want to like expose like quickly. You just want to get there as fast as possible. So you can actually just run left side of this. Like you slow walk, but you don't have to slow walk if you hug the back wall. a little. It's just a little optimization thing you can do in trial, and it'll win more often. So let me just pull what this looks like. Kind of wish you peeked and fought more, but all good. Not gonna. I'm not a hater. Well, I'm a hater, but like not that bad. And then this guy actually just dumped your head. Like no worries. Do your boys have you? No, they don't. Ooh. You have this really bad habit of like being a silly backside player. Yeah, surely they clear you. Yeah, you're surely getting cleared here. Yep. Yep, I mean, yeah. Is that you hitting your... Wait, is that you hitting your... Hold on a minute. Is that you hitting your keyboard? What the... Bro. Okay, if you're genuinely mad and not memeing, that's your desk? That's still bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. So really refrain how like you approach results, okay? Because I really want you to look at this fight and kind of go, yeah, I statistically don't win those, okay? The Brim has a Vandal. These guys are freaks, by the way. They have 2 Vandals on this round, which is absolutely gnarly. So they have super high weapon advantage. You had a classic, dude. And it's a spot where, like, people play very often on economic disadvantage rounds. Like, you're trying to cheese a spot. Like, you just lost the 1v1. We chill, relax. It's like, Brimtree. Tag 78. Because you tagged him in the body quite a bit. He also tagged you in the body because he's a plat player. You're going to hear it a lot? Well, that's not a good sign. You don't want to tell me that. When you're noticed specifically to fix your like anger into this game, we might have to go more in depth then. Hey, we don't care about Euro. Okay. From B. I have anger issues. Yeah, we're gonna have to. We're trying to fix that. Okay, we walk up. Bet. I'm down to keep going. Yeah, let's go. I'm surprised you're not running it. I mean, sure, if that... Oh yeah, they're playing a deadlock. How do I fix my anger issues? I'm really good at expressing my emotions. This comes from insight of having 26 years of experience. That's not correct. Hold on. There you are. And it's kind of like how you channel it and how you like take in intake information. It is the main one. So for example, let's go results based thinking, which is what you're exhibiting, which is I took fight and then I died. And what that's going to trigger into you is me took fight, me die, me get mad, right? That's like the trail of thoughts that lead, because we did action, we got result, the result was negative, which led to negative emotion. But instead, when you reframe, you're going to hear this a lot from me because I'm really big onto growth versus fixed mindset. When you go growth, you get into the same loop, but it's different. It's like, I took fight. I lost fight. Why I lose fight? Now, despite the fact that I should read Hulked on Phonics, this is like the cycle that keeps your brain from just going deep down the line of anger and resentment, all that stuff. Because when you take time to reflect, chances are you actually don't have time and you don't give your brain the opportunity to get angry. And this is kind of the framework that you want to use in order to try to shy away from having those like anger bouts. Now, anger is actually a perfectly fine and natural emotion. You should have it. But if yours is at the point where it's constant throughout games, especially throughout games, it's like, nah, we should definitely tackle this. Anger sucks. You want to be emotionless? I got the perfect job for you. Hold on a minute. You're going to go to Tibet. You're going to climb the tallest mountain. You're going to find some monks, and they are going to teach you how to be happy. Unironically, and what they're going to help dramatically. Here's how they're going to do it. Is they're going to teach you about meditation. They're going to teach you about detaching from wow, holy moly. From ego. And then they're going to teach you like the properties that make you happy. So how much will that cost? I don't know. How much is a flight to Tibet? Cheap flights to Tibet? They're $321. That's cheap. Well, I can go to Tibet very quickly. Hold on a minute. I swore that was gonna cost like that would just cost more. Yeah, $517. Japan flights are like thousands. What? Then sacrifice you to the god? No, they're not gonna do that. Here's the doctor that actually helped me. Here's the guy who actually studied under them, so you don't have to. We all stand Dr. K. It's this gentleman right here. It is Healthy Gamer GG, also known as Dr. K. You take a look at this guy because he's studied under psychology and he studied under those monks, and he can teach their philosophies while being relatable to you and your problems. This is the guy you go for like specific information that you're like, oh, I have problems with like self-awareness. And then you like go to his channel, you type self-awareness. And then like people, you have too much self-awareness. You have like long content with them. Can you diagnose, interviews, and stuff like that. And it'll cost significantly less money than actually flying to Tibet, being emotionless. Look, cool. We're gonna talk about Valorant now.
I just forward you to Jet. Coming out. Cross.
Yeah. Yeah.
Probably tree. He has his ult.
I have 9 seconds to blind.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, dude. That has to be. So, okay. All right. Okay, you're lost first and foremost. Let's evaluate this fight. All right. Okay, so first of all, we're still keeping the idea of mentality because there's no way you're going to climb like this consistently. You're talented. Let yourself be talented, and we like be more curious about the game rather than being angry. That we kind of get that. You're mad that you took this fight. This fight is honestly not bad. Let me be frank. Think about how this fight. I would honestly wait. Here's the situation. You flash. Okay. This guy's ready. He's coming. The Yoru's gonna come and swing off of you. Okay. Think of it. Let's actually break this down. You swing. It's a totally fine swing, by the way. Perfectly normal. You knew where he was because they shot. You have the sound cue. Your crosshair's right there. You overflick, commit to the crouch spray, and die. So what I would personally do, this is how we evaluate. We say, okay, well, this is what the path to result. Like, is this path good? And so we look at this and we go like, okay, we kind of swung out dead center into the lane, crouch down, and crouch fought when we have somebody coming to fight with us. So here's what I would actually have done. And fortunately, I have Valorant open. Whoops. Is I would have actually either went wide, or if I'm really tryharding, I would communicate with the Yoru that I'm jumping. Or like we're swinging together. And I'm drawing crosshair. But essentially, we're going to change how we take this last fight, especially in the 1v3. This is a very unique situation that's gonna happen a lot. You're gonna find yourself in a lot of 1v3s. The dude's stuck in tree. It's a pretty normal pattern, especially if they're afraid.
Lied, beaten, killed to survive. I will kill again and again if it means one more day. My ult ready.
Whoops. Especially if we're this close to the wall, I don't want to like peek out and then just be like, here. I'm down for either this, for your Yoru to get through, or you're just like, see you. Both of those are completely fine, and that is like our reaction to this. It's not. I'll play it again.
Nice, get on.
What? What are we doing? That's crazy.
Oh.
Why are we diffusing over?
You're and think about this in your way, is like your reflection is not on yourself, right? Your reflection is in your vise, yeah? Because the question, it wasn't like, should I have actually swung? Like, you're not talking about your fight. You're talking about, wait, this guy literally is diffusing the spike instead of saving his boy? What? You know? And so, like, because that's true, it's really hard to have strong self-awareness because you're, yeah, too focused on the team. You say it right. Sentinels go. Grand finals. All right, let's go. Sentinels. 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 Ooh. Updates on the EG game? Don't, please. Please don't. I don't need to know that G2 are beating the absolute meat off my team.
Oh, I got.
Let's go. Let's fight. Yep. I'm down. We do it again. It was even funnier the first time.
Yo, 80 brim. Breakable, breakable.
One's main.
Yes. Yes.
Just don't push him, bro. Don't take one. Just hold on.
Just fight him together. Just fight him together. Left side.
Like, what are you watching, bro?
No one told me what side he was on.
I mean, you got him. Hey, you got him. What if they win? I don't know. No, I'd be mad too. Like, why you sassing me? You're dead already, Yoru. Shut your mouth. Hey, shut up. You dead, bro. The realm of comms go live person first, you, then teammates who are dead. When they're dead, they shut up. Shut your mouth. You're not playing the game anymore, Chuckster. I'd be mad too. I'd be like, shut the fuck up. But I'm also sensitive. I'm not gonna lie to you. All right, are you a Chad? You gonna open this door and win the game?
Can't get packed fast enough, but if someone else did.
Open this door and kill. Yes! Yes! No! Oh, he smoked it, huh? Whoops. I feel like you're probably safe around. Okay, well, here we go. There's the deep breath. I'm down for it. Okay, so in this scenario, you kind of only have one option because dismiss is not that far. You stay behind the mound. And then you kind of just try to take your fights as you can. You are going to get ran down. You'll probably still die, but at least you got a chance. And life's good. Wait, and your boy wins. Your boy won the round. Hey. They got us. Feel like you're gone. Yeah, you're gone. See ya.
Well, yeah, I am dead.
I'm down. I'm down. Let's go. I don't know how once you get mad. No, once you get mad, it's too late. Like once you're experiencing the emotion, the ship has sailed. It's kind of like you ramp up, then you're at this point where you don't want to be, and then you kind of have to ramp down. But this is like cascading emotion because you already feel this, and so you're effectively feeling this as you go down until you're at your like neutral state. So it's like the ship has sailed. Like once you're already like super mad, all bets are off. You kind of just have to express it. Otherwise, you don't want to bottle it up. It's really bad for you. Oh, fight this guy. Fight this guy. Yes, fight this guy. Yes. Yes, we flash and we fight.
Both on order.
Dang. What a good shot from the jet. All good. Yeah. No worries, no worries. That was a good flash and then a good shot from the jet. And if the jet had like smoked that preemptively, that would have been sick.
Yeah, like he just walking one taps me.
Nice shot.
I'm down. I'm down. No, yeah. Emotions kind of scale with each other. Yeah.
120 broom. Walked. Oh, and Raze walked.
Well, this is a tough scenario. I think you can win this though. Kind of just be ready for the fight. Get ourselves a gun. Yup. We now know it's planted. Oh, that's so tough. No, you kind of have to fight this guy. Ooh,
Nice,
good.
left.
Good isolation.
Cool.
Well,
Fuck, nice rip.
not a whole lot you can do there.
Garbage.
That's I mean, in hindsight, if you lose the fight, whatever, but it's like Razor Rocket. You should lose that fight. To be fair, the Raze is also trash, which is kind of what gave you hope. Think about it. Think about it. This guy is absolutely not good at the game. Like, he made it super kind of easy. Well, no, actually, I'm not going to lie to you. Now that I, like, reviewed the film, he did this. That's a hard shot. That's a hard shot. I'm going to say it. And he's also twisting his model at the same time. That's a hard shot. I don't... It's like...
Fuck, nice rip.
Just be like, it's all good. You shrug it here. Like in those situations, you identify your actual odds, and it's just like, hey, it's a tough shot. Hey, what can you do, man? That's Raze Rocket, tough shot. Sometimes I hit it, sometimes I don't. You know. You have this really bad habit where you come play tree when you have a classic. Like it's something that I've noticed. Like this is a habit that you have. Like whenever you have a classic, it's always this play. No. And because of that, it's kind of hard to evaluate. Like, cool plays you can be doing. Because I honestly think you should be joining your squad.
Hey.
Oh, you're AFK. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, you have a rifle. Wait, what? I missed the pre-round, eh? No, just kidding. Well, this guy should die for sure. Yep. Free.
No way.
That guy's so lucky, bro.
All right, let's identify. Let's identify. Cause you're goated. You got the first two. In all honesty, you have two options. And honestly, I kind of like option one of just joining your raise, and you just go clown. And option two is you come wide and you hold this.
No way.
I mean, yeah, this is a trap that a lot of people get. Because people will swing into your spray. You will kill so many people if you just spray corners because they will try to peek you for no reason. Brother, I'm spraying your head. Don't peek, you know? But other than that, it's totally fine. Like, you got the first initial two. You went back to play safe. I would have liked it if you went with your race. That would have been pretty sick. I think you probably still die to this brim, but just not here. But I think it's a stronger statistical play to play this line. Other than that, it's fine. Yeah, that dude outplayed you. And you lose a round. Oops. You really play this spot? You play a lot of spots where I think are statistically weak. And I'm kind of surprised. I assume your framework is... some professional player. Has to be, right? Because you're a student of mine. And it's intermixed with like really strong spots. Like you played here, you play here, you play like this angle. Like I know you play strong starting spots.
See.
Well. So good that you trust your boy too. Let's go. Ooh. Pivot to
Hey,
B.
they're going B.
Well.
Kidding.
Welp.
This is
Welp.
fine.
Welp. Welp.
So
Welp.
fucking good.
Welp. You're so lucky. Holy moly. This is really hard.
10, if you wanna live.
This is really hard. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we just fight. Bang.
Bottom.
To yourself. That is fine. Yeah, yell. It's always okay to yell at your team, just not to them, you know? That tap was virtually useless, but okay. Nah, tough. Tough round. Yeah, you got hit by the fake C, you rotate, and they cut back B. What can you do? You were down in like the 3v5, you're 3v5, 3v4, something like that. That's not really statistically winning. You kind of just have to take the early fights they give you, and it's usually kind of 50-50 or even like less in your favor, like 40-60, because they're ingrained in strong positions, and so it's kind of hard to take that without excessive utility.
Wait for me in this corner.
Zen mode?
Hey.
Oh, yeah, I would say that for like playing, but okay. I'll play a game and try to do Zen mode, or I'll try to do Zen mode while cheering for EG after this, whatever happens. I do like being expressive in my VOD reviews. I like this walk. This walk is sick. We did learn that they actually hold flank. The deadlock does, because we recognize that they're not a trip. Unless this no, keep walking. No. Yeah, keep walking.
I'll be planning.
Bro, of course Deadlock's delayed.
Yeah, you are so... Yeah, kill this guy. Bang. Alright, at least you dismissed. At least you're dismissed. Holy moly. I thought it was a little troll that you went for that in the first place. You guys still do this, like, I need grab gun. Gun out open. Me grab gun. Like, no. Think of where they went. They went B off of A. Where are they absolutely going to be? They're going to be A link. They have to be. And if they're not, like, oh, okay. You're just like, all right, let me grab gun. This dude's just shooting at you. Thankfully, you had dismissed. You learned your lesson. Okay, you didn't learn your lesson. You didn't learn your lesson. See, you made a dumb play. You died, and then you did this. You know? You know? Yeah, we're gonna fix that. Okay. There's not a whole lot to say about your attack. You're mad because you missed? Really? Really? Oh, I missed. Oh, yeah, I took a fight when I was 35 HP versus a Brim that was 150. He had, like, an easier shot on me. I had the harder shot. And it's like, oh, I missed. Now I'm mad. And I'll be mad forever. Like, that's why we're changing this. That's why I'm giving you the formula. I'm down to come out. Let's come out. I'm down. I'm down. I'm down. I would pivot if I was the enemy team, but hey. Your position was so fine too. Like top site, you came down to play this like very congested lane. I didn't like that. Think of like, okay, so all right. The idea when playing with your teammates changes depending on how many are there. So there's two types. There is a more direct style where you're just kind of holding with them. And so you would just be like in a line. And this is like forced holding. And then you have something known as complementary holding, which is where like you're still supporting this fight, but you're like the secondary guy. Can even be from like up here or like over there. But the idea between these two is like numbers. Like if you have, I would say 3 or less, you join this line, you just hold. And if you have more, like 4, like somebody has to play complementary. And that's your job because you were already over here and you came back and died for free. Ah. There it is.
Oh, this is what...
There it is. Oh, yes. Yeah. Hey, just the free little bang on the desk just for good measure. Just to show the desk what's up. Hopefully you have a sturdy desk and a sturdy wrist. You kind of need to break this habit because doing this a lot is just going to injure you. So I would recommend finding a different way of expressing anger. Of course, we're trying to fix this anger in general, but if you still have it, get something lighter and hit it if you need to, or the stress ball or anything. Just not your hard desk. Unless your desk is made out of like cushions and like pillows, please don't hit it. Yeah, cereal boxes, soup boxes, anything.
I can go B here.
Yeah. I'm down to go B here. Yeah, go B. They're all A. They're all A. If they're not all A, that's annoying. Yeah, look at this lurk. Look at this lurk. Look at this lurk. Look at this lurk. You should go upper, though. Look at this lurk. Oh, well, I mean, you heard one say link. I my headphones in.
No way!
Well, you are certainly winning this round. Like, Wow. Uh-oh.
Deadlock with shield on defense.
Whoops. Yeah, I'd be mad too. Oops. Yeah, deadlocks do that, eh? Hey, we still got the Dubski. Bailed out, but we got it. I like the lurk. I think your position was fine. They just turned and shot you. Like, okay, sure. Yeah, maybe kill that guy quicker, but he brought shield. Like, sure. All good. All good. We let it ride. I'd probably buy like that. Yep. Peek off timing. Yep.
You just rotate here, bro. There's 3.
And one on B. Yep. Yeah. Honestly, I would break this door and go fight this guy, but that's because I'm a psychopath. I'm also down for you to regroup with your team.
Just run now. Just run now.
Deadlock probably is you, so just be careful. Just no need to even clear that corner, bro.
They're chilling right here. Thought they'd go for the gun.
30 waterfall. 1 CT, 1 waterfall.
Yeah. Once new noise shows up, it's like,
You have a flank, bro. You can just wait. You don't gotta rush it.
One enemy remaining.
Last one.
nah, you got to speed though. Hey, your team got you. Yeah, no, think of the sound cues. Like, there's a dude playing on B, maybe pushed up, heard them running. The likely idea is like, oh, they're all C, and they're trying to beat you off timing. Sometimes it's smart to get the gun, but it's like the jet died here when like the gun was present, so it's like, this Reyna's probably holding me. The idea is good, but the enemy had a better read of the game state, so all good. A fundamentally okay idea, for sure though. I'm not gonna dock points from you, never. The classic lurk up B. It's a classic. Holy mo, you do not care about your threats, huh?
Yeah, ain't no
It's
way
got
I
you.
can tell you, like, what
No, oh, you didn't flash and go fight him? Oh, no, dude, no. Man.
this is bulldog.
Oh, good. Oh, well, there's the
Respond to.
there's the lurker. It just it just concades, man. I mean, that dude's mega dead. I don't care about him. They're not confident. Yeah, insta sprayed. Yeah, I don't know. That's just a reset moment. You feel me? That's like that's the rub your hands together, you know? Be very mindful of what you are. It's like, all good, let it ride. We're chilling. I know I'm better than this guy. Chilling. So the better reason is like, think of where you actually took that fight. You took it like right over here, like almost near the open. And because you're open to a lot of threats, you see this guy and you panic because you need to kill this guy first before these two imaginary threats show up. And it's like, yeah, okay, I need to kill this guy quick. Crouch spray, insta. Happens. Ooh, almost freed him. Yeah.
Deadlock's here. You can rotate.
I'm down for you to open this door and just stay. You'd be so giga if you opened that door and stayed. But I'm down for you also not to, alright? Dang. Yeah, because I think if you open this door, it alleviates pressure from this B main player. And it also pressures these like C players who are here. Now you can't though, because now they're in good spots. Just kidding, that dude just pushed up for free. Haha. Thanks, dude.
You should come back C. We're cutting noise.
Okay.
Well.
He's right there. My bad.
Yeah, you take your timing. You just kind of walk it. I'm down for you to walk it.
One.
There's another hit for the gram.
Pretty sure it's only him and Ben.
Dang. Okay. Bros like that.
Way too close. I'll TP backside. Let's just go tree. Buys can make. And buys it.
He's standing there because he's like playing off of his trip. It's kind of what I was telling you to do. Remember when I coached you on Deadlock and I was like, you know, that you fight off of like a trip like this because it's like where they're coming out and you like stand somewhere and you play off of it and they die. It's really good. It's a good play. I made it myself. I'm so down. Yes. This is such a good, like, walkability. It didn't even matter. Everyone just died. Say no more. Well, cool.
Like,
Your potential value is really high. Like, in rounds, you put yourself in game-winning positions, like, quite often. It's just, like, they just die before you get them. Like, get to do it. It's very sad. It feels bad. Let's see. Wall. Nah. Nah, we break door. Yeah, break door. We get the... Yeah, well. Oh, they got the clone. We just leave. Break this door. Pivot.
There's like 3. There's 4 here, bro. Just rotate. Just fast rotate. Fast rotate. Deadlock 2-2. Fast, fast, fast. All of you, bro. Get out of that cover. Most could be here was Jet. It's only present we didn't see.
Close.
Well,
There's one there. Yeah.
again, another game-winning spot.
Both coming spawn.
let's see.
Reyna's flank.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He's aware? No way. Were you spotted? You weren't spotted. Did you use utility? No, you didn't.
Just rotate. Just fast
What's
rotate.
what's the indicator
Fast,
here?
fast. All of you, bro. Get out of that cover.
Okay, you shot. So there's 2 people there. You didn't flash. Did you make a step? You made a step. He might have been aware. Like, this Jet might have heard your step. Like, this player could have heard your step, called 2. And then they only spotted 1. I don't know, though.
Was Jet. It's only present we didn't see.
Let's see.
Close.
Yeah, do you make a noise?
There's one there. Yeah.
I think it was that early where they called 2B. And it's like, this is a pretty likely walk, you know?
Both coming spawn.
Let's see.
Reyna's flank.
Nah, this guy's also mega aware. It's also kind of tough because, like, there's theoretically only 2 real threats here, or here, and here. There's 3 threats, so you just kind of picked one. Maybe the timing was a little off.
Why are
Dang.
you watching? How the hell is
Tier, like,
I mean, yours got you, though.
I don't want to go B if they're here. Let's just fast rotate A if they're here, but let's still have a lurk up. Flash.
Yeah. He's been flanked on 1 too many times. That's not gonna work in Diamond, baby. Your timing doesn't work, like, in hiring, so you're just, like, in the perfect spot where it no longer wins.
Side clear, side. Nothing. 1 CT. They have sheriffs. Don't push and give them guns up.
Planning for map.
Yeah.
Well, you're in trouble. You're fine. You're okay. I cut it off. I cut it off, dude. That's the poor desk, poor hand, poor everything. So, really think about this peak. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo! So think about it. Think about it from this guy's perspective. He's right here holding, fighting this guy. Notice where his head's at. His crosshair is actually perfectly aligned with a far peek. And so what do? You peek into the angle that he's already trying to fight, and it's a free kill. Because there's no deviation. You didn't like try to jump across, you didn't go wide, you didn't like do anything. You tried to take a normal fight, and he was ready for it because he saw a head like right here. And of course it leads to you like getting rolled.
It's still good.
Like we're chill. You're chilling. You're chilling. Holy moly.
Fighting A. Hard fair. 3.
Guard the bomb.
Let me. Let me see it.
It's an op A, so go see.
I'm gonna nade default.
Yeah, I'm running you guys. I only have one smoke.
I mean, you're half HP. I'm down for the lurk in this situation.
Oh, no,
You have
Yep.
all raise.
Now I would open door. Here's how you actually like win this round. It's a pattern that gets people every time. You open this door and then you walk back B. Because without opening the door, there's no uncertainty. Like if you open the door, you can come this way. Or you can come this way. But if you don't open the door, you have two real options. You either flank, which is the expected play, or you do this entire wrap, which is like really slow for no reason, you know? And at the highest level, like once people figure out that this is like key for this play or this play, that's when you would do like this play. Because then they're like, oh, he didn't open door, they're lurking up B. And it slows them down, you get in place anyway. Because look, there's someone going to be looking at you, or they should
I'm
be.
just gonna play all.
Wow, look at that. There he is. Yep, there's the guy looking at you. Yep. Like you open the door and he might actually fast rotate. Why is he there? Because he's a slow rotator. That's just life, man. Yeah, do you expect them all to be here? Think of how the situation actually occurred. Think of the game state. So the game state right now, or here, we'll slowly break down this game state. So the game state was you guys flashed A, you smoked A, Gecko flashed A, spotted 2, I think, actually tagged 2.
Fighting A.
Yeah, it tagged 2, And then what happens here?
Hard fair.
Brim walks up B, you kill him.
Uh,
Then what happens? Noise made C. I think these guys made steps. Whoops.
It's an op A, so go see.
I'm gonna nade default.
Yeah, I'm running you guys. I only have one smoke.
You don't think anyone would be rotating later than Deadlock? It's like, maybe, but they don't know it's a fake yet. Like, here, let's see where the point of contact is.
You want the smoke close or what? Whoa.
So this is point of contact, 114.
Oh, no,
There's your Insta. Because think about it. Now this is the call. Like, they're going C. They're on C. And you know that there's 2 A players because there was an op plus this guy. You know that the Jet is likely somewhere too. I actually thought he'd be right here, just killing you here. But then, like, this Gecko has to be somewhere. He's facing a Vise. He's like, I'm not going to flank. They have a Vise. That's just going to get red instantly. And instead, he's just going to come through B. So it makes sense that the Gecko is here. And the timing is honestly not bad either. Because think of this. Think of what this Gecko just saw. Like, imagine the Gecko's still breakable. The Gecko just saw the sucky suck. And then you actually walk up instantly. Without changing, like, any sort, like, putting any fear or doubt in his brain. And so he's just there. Makes sense to me. You guys still win the round? Life's good.
Yeah, they're not fighting me.
All right. Now we break breakable. Now we break breakable. All right, I guess we just push this, huh? Say no more. There's no way. Wow, they're super afraid.
Gotta, like, hurry it up on here, bro. We gotta get-
Can there's a smoke.
we gotta
There's
speed that shit up.
They can just get. Okay, so you're okay. This guy's being a troll. Like, don't get me wrong, he's being like unnecessary. But I will be the veteran player here and go like, if they're out, you come late and you can be here. Like, okay, here's when you should actually be out. I'll give you the timing.
One way.
So, not yet, 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 not yet.
One way drop.
Now, you honestly ignore this guy, go sight. Like, now. Yeah, there's breakable, but it's like, is that guy really pushing you? And the answer this game has been no. Now, other games, yeah, you go fight this guy.
basically
I feel like you should. Yeah, I don't know, flash out, please.
But of course, you're like literally like going one. I feel like there should be two. Your guys are kind of permanently lurking B, which is fine. But then like the split is like 3-1, which is not necessary. This is like the free 2. So I will give you like the pass of like there should be another person with you. At some point though, you should come out. It's kind of tough though with the stairs fight. Like blame your duo for smoking too early. But you do have to do the stair smoke to come out anyway. Yeah, that's like instead. When it's insta smoked, it's kind of like we just kind of have to go, which is annoying. Let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go. Well, no more none of this slow play.
Alright, ready, guys?
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
3.
Backside.
Bro, there's 2 more. One.
Well,
Just dismiss it. Yeah. They're both A.
Run B, run B, run B. Fine, bro, stop. Just let him move.
I'm actually down to bait out that fight.
I'm looking.
Okay.
Unknown.
You're a shooter. I mean unknown. They're back A. Yeah.
Could be full flank.
no. 1 second.
Oh, mom alert. Mom alert. We're gonna skip that and just in case things get said. Mom alert. Mom in the building. You didn't do your dishes. Go do your dishes right now. You did them today? Hey, let's go. You did your dishes. Let's go.
I'm gonna have a fake tree real quick.
I'm so down. I'm so down. This walk makes sense to me.
Yeah, we can end B maybe. Or
And
maybe
C. What is this? Well. Nah, the reclear's tough. Now, if Vice takes this fight, the Vice wins. 100%. Oh, good. Yeah, no worries. No worries. Bad aim?
Yeah, we can B maybe.
So, you think it's bad aim? Sure, let's take a look. You're cross. Okay, you're a little jittery when you're into the fight, but that's because you didn't expect the guy to be here. Think of how you literally walked it like King does. So like you exposed yourself to danger and you weren't ready. You're remarkably close to him though. I will lament though. You're a little shaky. Oh wait, this is not the this is not the end of the game. Oh boy, hold on.
Yeah, you just fuck around and one close to him.
There we go.
Nading default.
Let's.
Well,
Let me plant. Let me plant.
Let's play for raise.
whoops.
Yeah, like I knew there was
One close water. I got their smoke.
choose
Can't,
waterfall.
can't plant.
Yep.
See that shot, bro?
I was smoking.
Bro, the round's not over. Glaze yourself after. Glaze yourself after. Holy moly. Oi.
You use close pillar.
Okay.
Oh, is this a clutch moment? Clutch or kick? Yep.
90 on raise.
Yep. Clutch or kick? Clutch or kick. There we go. It was a good shot. It was a good shot. You clip this and you go like, wow, that was a good shot. Those are a good series of shots that I just won the game with. Eh? Not like, hey, King, that was a good shot. You have to kick. You're in the middle of a war zone, man. Now, if this was like an opening pick, this guy jump spotted, you swung out, you shot him, is like, whoo. And like, there's no perceivable threat. Say no more. But you're on site. People are coming. War is happening. But there you go. There you go. Okay. So, realistically, we do have a couple of notes. First of all is mentality. Like I said, I want you to shift. Oh yeah, you heard a lot of mental. Go figure. Yeah, imagine that's your note. Could you imagine? Okay, so the shift can start small. Don't do it all at once because it's very hard to shift how your brain thinks and perceives. So here's what you do. For one round, and this is like at the beginning, you start one round where you reflect on your own actions. I don't care what round it is, but you pick one. If you can do more, right? If that number is 3, if that number is all rounds you do reflection, say no more. That's very helpful. Because once we start looking inward, we start to kind of unravel like, okay, am I making bad decisions? Am I making good decisions? Stuff along those lines. It happens, and in the game, it's really good. And another thing is we have this, we have a panic problem. When we don't anticipate a fight, like it's not a part of our radar, we panic hard, very hard. And so to fix this, it's kind of like keening your awareness to possibilities. I want not like every possibility because that's way too slow and we don't care. But a lot of it is just keep your mind very open to theoretical threats that could show up. A big example of this is let's just call a random play. Actually, on attack, call a random play right now, like any play that you could feasibly see yourself doing. Walk B. Okay, so this is a very common play you do. I'm down. Walk B. All right. So think of the possibilities that the enemy team can do on a walk B. Their team is comprised of not fun individuals. So it's Gecko, Brim, Deadlock, Jet, Raze. Okay. So what is a very common phenomenon that's going to happen in some of these kind of comps is that they're going to have a person here. And so we're aware that this is probably a main fight that we're going to get. Like, this is going to be the fight. And then maybe one of these. And this is honestly less likely. Like, this play is super unlikely based on their team comp because they need to be very mobile. And so having somebody bogged down B main right here with like a judge or something is just not feasible. And so we kind of can like ignore that threat until they do it. And so what's like more real threats? The rotator. And as we come out, it's like, this is a rotator, especially if they're cutting back to C. Then after that, it's what you hear. Because you're going to hear the rest of your threats. You hear someone see a link, push this guy, kill this guy. You hear someone top mid, you jump up, follow him, push and kill this guy because they're not going to expect you. Is your team honestly just going like stupidly fast? They go like, try to match their pace, try to get there before they get there. These threats in this evaluation, you keep yourself open to possibilities versus like getting caught by like anything or everything. And that doesn't make sense now that it is left in my brain. Okay. All right. So let's give it. Actually, this is how you break it down a lot easier. That's not like super not coherent, like I just said. Joe in the back got a better chair. Yeah, he did. Camera's off him for a reason. I wanted to hide the chair. All right. So think about it in zones. This first zone, you can imagine like the jet holding this lane or even the brim. Makes sense to me. Second stage is the rotators here, right? If they're going A, if you're just walking B in a vacuum, there's going to be rotators. This is a fight that you're going to have to get used to taking. Bam. And so imagine you've made no noise. Now, like, likely threats are here, here. And this is the game state. Like, we have to be aware of these threats. Because, like, in the spot. Here, I'm actually going to pick a round because doing it in a vacuum is kind of annoying. So let's pick a round where you actually walked up B. Yeah, that's not B. That's not B. This might be B. That's not B. Not B. That's not B.
Because there's a lot here. I don't know. Maybe.
The brim round with the bulldog.
They're not gonna
I guess you did walk B here. You walked B a lot though.
testing it.
So, okay. So, in the context of this round. Yeah, we still have the cardboard boxes. I'm not getting rid of them. They're for decoration. So, in the context of this round, when you walk up B, there's two threats, right? There's this front one. They're likely going to contest by holding early B. And then once, like, these guys make a ton of noise, it's like, okay, we're going to run to A. Okay? And so, in the context of this, now we think, okay, do they give me the early fight? You have to be ready for this early fight, which you are. You're actually keenly aware that this fight exists. And so you say, okay. And I'm down that you kind of just skim this, right? Because these are unlikely threats, but we're ready for it in case it happens. You're probably dead because we're not clearing it like super intensely. But it's super unlikely that they commit to this threat, right? And so now that they're actually hitting towards A, you think about the context of the enemy team is they are either rotating like this, rotating like this, rotating like this, rotating like this, something along those lines, or somebody's holding this space because they're worried about a B flank. And so I'm kind of not down for you to ignore this and walk out. I think this is bad. This is bad form. 18 seconds. I could totally be here off the noise your team made. And then, like, here's your threats. You clear top. You find this guy. He actually pulls out his smoke. Yeah. Which is fun. Like, the whiff is whatever. I'm honestly just going to skim over that. That's not a big deal to me. But it's like being like you checked this. You checked here kind of weakly, but then you checked upper with good intention because it's likely, okay, if they're rotating, they didn't break door. It's like they're here. And so those are the things you want to keep in mind versus anything else in particular. In terms of like open awareness. But there you go. That's it. Yep. Thank you for the VOD. Again, mentality is going to be your main note. Believe it or not. That's just your life. But yeah. Paint on the cardboard boxes like graffiti? Maybe. I'll think about it. But thank you so much for VOD. Good luck on your mental climb. I wish you the best of luck. It is a hard skill to learn. I mean, EG's playing. I might as well. I have the tags on already. Might as well.
This play is lovely. What a great play that Potter cooked up coming out of the tag timeout. But Summermoon gets such a crucial kill there onto Jonah P and turns around and
all right.
So he controls B main and then he goes back and deals with the flank with the lurk. Beautiful stuff. This was the map where Super put on a masterclass performance against Crew, and that was really where the tide turned and people started waking up and paying attention to EG.
Good luck. Yep. Thank you for EG. Also, good luck in your games if you're playing.
Operator in the hands of Jorgen might want to try and set him up. Odin spam as well.
Keep that pressure up.
Everything into this one here. You got to be careful, Nature. You can narrowly sidestep, but just onto that angle, not anticipating
Oh yeah, wait, I have to be in Zen mode. So Zen mode is like you get rid of your emotional attachment and you just kind of watch it or play the game without emotion, essentially. Or like without your ego. And so like you kind of just like let everything fall into place and you're in Zen.
Decided to pivot like this into B. And then of course Leaf is tucked towards B main. It looks so tough.
This is absolutely illegal. What the enemy team is doing here. Yeah.
Over towards Ye now and just backs himself out and away.
Jogamo.
Steps to the side. Quick dismiss.
Superman though.
Smoke. Hello. Okay, Superman's found that one still. Ult's going to be offloaded. This is G2 not really just trying to not lose control of the round. I think they've achieved that completely. Jogamo is just running rampant.
Jogamo's just playing funny. You used to have the mental like void. It's kind of easier to develop over time. Yeah, I just switched over. We just finished the VOD, and I don't have a secondary VOD lined up. Man, Jogamo's played with EG. He's like an inside agent.
Mad decision. And then he's trying to hit flick shots and spray the ground, assuming that he'd won the round. And then holding it with one bullet in the operator. He was
man.
With the op in this round. He hit a nasty shot on Nature, a gorgeous shot on Derek.
Okay, now.
Repositioned, by the way, with the help of a paranoia from C. So they had
Potter knows jog. What part of strategy gets you to like shoot jog better? Like I don't know.
They had breach util coming from tree. They had a paranoia coming from C. So much cross map pressure to apply on.
Dude, the production is actually super nice right now.
Still up against this operator in the hands of Jogamo.
Man, Jogamo. Fuck you, man.
Increase by EG is called for. No slowing down. Access to the A side is given up freely here. G2 have a lot of confidence in their ability. Try and play retake here.
But they are going to be playing retake with an op. And an Odin. Could be slightly challenging. Derek.
Wow. Up. Oh, no way, dude.
Whatsoever. And now he's going to be the thorn in their side. G2. So they get a move on. They got to worry about their backs the entire time this is occurring. Trent is forwards as well.
Oh.
Should have been an easy kill, but he's left just wondering.
Oh my God! What is happening?
G2 from bodies at the wall, seeing if they can try and salvage this entire operation. It's an ult, not dead yet. Valen from the side, and Jonah P to put the squeeze down onto Ye, leaves it just down to Derek.
Oh, maybe. They got it.
Narrow
Damn.
margins.
Super close, less than a second by the look of things. But they're gonna be able to get the job done. That
damn.
is so similar to the round that we saw earlier when EG were on an eco.
This stinger weapon's kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Play controlled, but there is chaos.
Yeah.
And credit to them, they've won both of those situations. But dude, Derek just fried Leaf.
Dude, Trent is human. Trent is human. Holy fuck, dude.
The best player of 2025, and you're doing him dirty like that.
Yeah. There's a grimace from the coach in C2.
Holy moly.
6-4. EG, they're putting pressure on, but remember, they won the pistol. So since then, have only won 2 rounds. It's not actually good in the scoreboard department. And it's not getting any better.
Waded out into the one-way. Jogamo, he's getting so
Jogamo, you absolute.
And this slow style of EG,
You know.
the slightly more contact.
Yeah, we're losing attack on Lotus. Yeah.
Just runs into the operator.
It's annoying because G2 are actually masters of attack. Woo! We're chilling. Holy moly.
Still.
Ah.
Wrap around now, G2, that's 3 players. That's going to be called out by Superman. And what is the reaction now from EG?
Is Icy going to kill Leaf here? I don't know. 6-6 isn't enough? I don't think so either.
Oh, what a stun.
It's picture perfect. G2 subvert expectations to wrap around again. EG thought they could get access towards it. Armageddon now lay it down, and this is Nature with no chance whatsoever.
A beautiful round from G2.
Well,
They push fully out through A, dominate the player that's in the lurk kind of position, Superman, who was tucked towards front B. And then that stun.
what do you even do?
Over towards CT, they knew would be under pressure. What a read this is. They know
That stun couldn't have been any more perfect, by the way. Like, what?
That's the kind of
Kill Jogamo? How do you kill Jogamo?
on this stage. And And a reminder that it hasn't been clean recently.
No.
They lost the Sentinels. A nail biter, edge of your seat, ridiculous overtime against 100 Thieves. G2 could have been out very reasonably already from these playoffs. But they persevered.
7 times.
To stamp authority on this. And actually, in both of those series, they kind of wiped the floor on the first map. They looked utterly dominant first map. And then their opponents started coming back into it. Can EG
Is Superman just dead here? Yeah. Oh! What? Oh, he legged him. He legged him. No way. Are you kidding me? That is ridiculous.
Someone else entirely. Derek wants to try and contain this space. Holding a bit of his
Oh.
to the walls. That's just the timing that's missed out, and Ye, he picks it perfectly. Rolling thunder forwards. Armageddon on top of it. This is carnage. And Jonah.
Oh god.
My God. Heavy weapons guy cosplay occurring right from behind. That's a bullet to the brain. And the final round of this half. EG barely carved out a path here over towards the A.
All right.
There is chances.
Well.
these kind of rounds. Nature trying to make his way forwards. Do they have utility?
Superman is so in trouble.
But he's already so weak. So damn low. And you're up against Odin spam. It's going to be raining.
Oh my god.
The comms of the damage that they've already done.
Stop.
So.
Yeah, Jorg knows he liked him. Paranoia is good. Nature has to be the one to try and hold this one down here. The Traces point
Nope.
out the position of Jonah P. And now
Yeah, Nature didn't get it.
this one. It's relentless.
Up.
Whatsoever. Shorty in hand, you get the one, but how do you
No, man. Ah.
G2 wrap up this first half of Lotus 8-4.
This is.
Remember, EG won the pistol. So after
Oh.
that pistol follow-up, it's basically been perfection. for
Oh
G2.
god. We're in trouble.
Statement opener to Lotus, a map that EG picked. Oh, but G2, it's probably
Evan has said it. We needed
if we're being honest.
8-4.
This is a tough one
Yep.
for EG to take, and it's gonna get.
Yeah, I think he was like, you need to win 8.
Defense side.
I don't even know I don't even know if you need 8. I think you need like 10 against G2. Their attack is lethal. Unless EG has been counter-stratting like in like their attack specifically and not their defense, like whatever. Like there's no way. I don't know how much counter-stratting you could do against an attack that's that potent. This is EG's map. Yeah, I know. Like this in Fracture, like EG's like bread and butter.
The new Red Bull Zero is
It's just
100% wings.
there's also
Fruit extract.
G2's map. They love this. They love Split 2, which is what we're going to next, which I have less faith in EG on Split 2. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like we might have counter-stratted it to the point where like we're good, but like everything about G2 on like Split is just dumb. Like everything about it is just like they're like the best team in the world on that map.
I'm all about staying one step ahead.
Oh, you meant that they picked this map? Fair enough.
I wonder the future that could keep up.
I'm so sad, dude.
Discover what I'm good at.
I mean, EG had to have cooked up an absolute slobber of a defense. But man, like the protocols about G2 are just so good, man.
Here, I'm quickly
They're so good, dude.
and I'm just getting started.
Yeah, this really is like a 3-team league. It's like G2, MIBR, Sentinels. We got the order wrong. We thought Sentinels was 3rd and like G2 was 1, but like, I mean, sure. I think MIBR was saving shots though. They did not play like that.
Masters at Toronto, of course, and tickets are on sale right now. And you can scan that QR code to secure your spot at one of the biggest global events.
Are they
of the
ham-boning?
year.
What the f is this?
Watching in Toronto, Canada, and yeah.
You've sold me. I'm buying 8 of them right now.
100 T nearly beat G2. True.
I mean,
But it's just
on
like
one side of
if
things,
EG
you
like
get to see
are EG and 100 Thieves just gonna be borderline like good until like those teams fall off a cliff?
You might get to see G2 defend their opportunity to go.
I don't know why they have it. I guess they're really leaning into this like
See if you can book
Canada trip. I've never I did not know that that was called a Zamboni until like
That's what makes this match so ridiculous. Yeah. because everybody would have been.
Egged honk? Are you kidding me? That's funny. That's amazing.
G2 have got a very hot start to the beginning of this.
Yeah, until I came skating in Canada. Yeah, absolutely. I'll never do it again though. I am beyond. Like, I honestly injured my ankle from doing that.
It's a brave choice. It's a bold choice.
Although I could probably get peer pressured into doing it again. I'm not gonna lie to myself.
In the posture and the shoulders of some of those EG players, maybe realizing.
Maybe in like less of a crowded of a space. Like I don't want to do it when there's like actual people on the rink.
And starting to open up here, EG have got something cooked.
You didn't get your skates tight enough? No, you're good. I could have done my research.
Valen's going to be seeing it. Early pressure out towards B.
I'm not sure if they were expecting a single lurk player there or whether they thought it was going to be a B pistol from G2. But either way, EG didn't find too much. And now because the door opened on A, they were reading that it was an A hit. You saw the rotation from EG.
Yeah, I didn't do any research.
Over there.
What an eye! What the fuck is that? Are you kidding
We
me?
don't know where it's going right now.
You tied them? Yeah, I asked somebody to tie them.
Scattered.
I respect that you tied them for me too. I was not like that. Because I was like, what the you loop-de-loop, do it through the whole shoe. Yep.
Further back than where the barrier started for a lot of these players.
It really is. And there's not been much utility.
Man, we are being pansies right now. Holy moly.
Never bought it. Yeah. So they don't really have a way of gaining info beyond Icy just kind of jiggle peeking this. Could get
Those
punished.
unknowns definitely could get punished. 35 seconds left. G2 trying to give EG a taste of their own medicine, but
30 seconds left.
no util really expended, as we've already mentioned as well. And
Oh!
okay, Icy.
Wow. Icy's like that.
That orb is going straight up, and it puts EG into a pretty nice spot. 5v4 now to try and play this one into the retake, looking to potentially flood in and waiting for the right cue.
Trent versus Ye over towards Blue Room.
They're going for a walk of their own. Is it going to be anticipated? The timing is missed! And what a mistake to make there! Just
Nature!
Nature does his best to try and reclaim some space off to it, but Trent
Superman!
will deny it, and damage is done to it. Jonah P, he's alone, he's isolated!
Woo! Let's go! Woo!
Another pistol round. They're gonna be
What an absolute big pickup from Icy though.
Spanked them with
That mattered. That mattered so much because it allowed like, dude, that walk from Trent was scary though.
Because you're so right, EG did not have that timing.
Wow.
Look at that.
Wow.
That's how Leaf falls at the beginning from Icy. I thought it was through a smoke. But here's that other push, completely caught Derek and Icy off guard.
I thought that was it.
Nature turns around and deals a death blow back to G2.
Oh yeah, wait, me and Nature both like celebrated the same way. Let's go.
Get that fire back a little bit.
And here comes G2 on the force. They've been doing this quite a lot since the beginning of
Yep, here it is. Stingers.
situations like
Yep.
this, they have a 75% win rate. That's absolutely ludicrous.
Nah, Jogama's a snake. I'll cheer against him every day.
Winning 3/4 of the time.
Trying to control the pace on the attack side here and lying in wait.
Oh god.
Jump spot just missing
Oh
to the
god.
timing. Jomo, happy to clean him up. Take him out of the picture.
This
now.
fucking
Going
round's
back to
over.
C site. And how do you bounce back with your EG? Difficult indeed. An abundance of util as well, pushing them all the way back.
They're
in
so
the way.
aggressive, man.
Delaying this attempt and take. EG are trying to get themselves into this one. Outlaw in hand, not the weapon of choice for Icy. He's got to make two stuns. Ricocheting, rebounding here. Picking
Oh
up-
my god.
It's just G2 at their best.
It's
Add another one to the tally, Josh.
It's not quite close, but it looks like it. That's amazing. How do they win these rounds so cleanly? They just have such great ideas, and they get themselves into positions where the Stinger looks unbeatable. The America's Stinger is OP. What's ridiculous though too is G2, they're winning. I mean now.
I mean, I'm just gonna start buying the second round. Like, am I crazy? Like, even if I lose the round, don't I just force this? Or call this force every time?
Do it more often. It's outrageous how often they're winning when they actually opt into that. But they normally wait until they're on the attack side and they get the plant down.
And it's the wind taken out of the sails of these EG players. Thought you were going to get a bit of respite, but not quite. And they hear that.
They're so fucking... They're fine, they're fine. We're fine. Never mind, just kidding.
Yeah, well, only just the one. Yeah, Icy's going to be dropped.
I mean, yeah.
Risk to be taken here for these EG players. Yeah, hoping to get lucky.
Is that not high ping?
Spotted going walkabouts.
No, Sheriff is medium ping. That still goes through the wall, yeah?
Plays the rifle round by 1 round. you get close to those ults that you can use to snowball the attack side. And it's Trent actually. But he gets absolutely nailed.
And Superman, he's under the pressure right now, but he's really taking control of the map and potentially this round.
Oh, wow.
I just want to say unlucky to not get the kill there.
Look at the lurk at north side as well.
Leave has to contain this one. He needs to do it cleanly.
Oh, it's mucky.
And it's a rough spot indeed, but still that fault line from afar, long range.
Oh!
Still stunned up, matters not. Yay. He's fully healed up, but only for a moment. It's going to be fading before you know it.
Oh.
He almost anticipates it. Here's it, 1v1.
Holy. That's...
22 Yay is here.
Could you...
Again.
What do you even say? This man is locked, dude. He is a better player. He is a better person. Wow. I saw that interview. What a pistol round.
But what is that? With the stun, then a body shot.
2 HP.
And a beautiful headshot to take down George.
Oh my god, that's so massive.
My God, the way I just died. That's what you're going to say about that?
There's no way that's your reaction at the end of that round. And so all
Nature's so funny.
good side of the force buy from G2 thrown in the opposite direction, but their economy is actually good enough to basically buy up.
Balanced out. So Jorgamo, dimensional drift forwards here. Gate crash to clear. Pave away potentially to this C side. EG know this. They've already evacuated.
Yep.
Something I dislike about EG on this map, they're normally very slow to retake on C. They don't throw plant denial util, and they don't fast retake. Are they going to change this? I mean, Superman just goes for it.
I mean, I think that was an attempt off with the back of some of that util. Leaf's going to be caught though, just trying to take that timing and that flank still. 4v4, Plant only just going down by the way here, and they're really looking at the tango. Takes two of them though.
Oh.
And already removed it. Still Armageddon forwards. Stands tall and proud, trying to maintain control out towards the side, a bit of straight.
Ooh.
Does the work.
Derek?
And gets the number of Valen. And now Trent left into the 1v2. He's been fantastic.
He's been electric.
Persevere. Stray shots flying towards him.
Nah, nope. They took that fight really well. Let's go.
As anything, these EG players. Not
Like an actual snake. Holy, let's go.
So much faster than I've
That's
seen
so huge.
on the C retakes. Superman's in, I mean, way early, ridiculously early. But the rest of the team is brawling, scrapping, fighting for space. Jorgamo forced to take that fight.
That's a hard fight from Trent, though. That's a hard fight. Like, I'll throw Trent a bone. That's a really hard fight to win, man.
Controlled, I think, from both teams.
Thinking kill is like one. Now I'm cheering for snakes. Like the slipperiness of them, yeah, but like not the actual snake.
In this match, that's 9-7. G2 come in.
I can call him slime, but that's less endearing.
But you could have said that about their match against 100 Thieves most recently, and that one went 3 maps. And now here again, EG pick Lotus.
Please, please.
But here.
All right, I am anti-snake but pro snake oil. That's my stance. Snake oil real actually? Hold on. Did I get debated?
At the beginning of playoffs, it looked like an ocean was separating these two teams.
Yeah, we were having talks about, oh, well, is the playoffs going to be a bit boring for G2?
Oh wait, no, that's not a real. Oh no, it's deceptive marketing, healthcare fraud, or a scam. That's what snake oil is? I did not know that. Uh-oh. Well, I guess I'm anti-snake and anti-snake oil. Holy moly. Yes, we don't like snakes in this household, I guess.
Seems like every single match they've gone through in that lower bracket, they haven't really been the favorites, but they've stood up to the challenge. They've done well. And they've developed even more as a team. They're finding their style, finding their footing.
Probably West of Loathing.
I think you can see that.
West of Loathing had snake oil.
This game too. Just in the terms of the way that they were brawling on that C retake, for example, actually. The ultimates are enormous for EG here. But the idea is to not have to use them in this round.
Doesn't sound familiar. Ah, fair.
For round 18.
It's like a text-based like RPG. Pretty fun.
Leaf has a rifle.
And he could be the danger player there. Definitely opportunities.
We are not we are not getting baited by this.
That long con, thinking about win cons later on into the rounds.
Oh, the early re-clears. Those are huge. They keep the players towards A. This is big.
A rubble re-clear.
Oh! And Superman! Superman!
To
Superman!
be honest, Leaf's going to be dropped. That was the rifle player.
And now they can start rotating people over towards B and A. Because they don't have to be worried about C at all. Where are they going? They're going back with the spike over towards C. Hoping that there's a bit of a gap over
Oh,
here.
there's just a game called Snake Oil? Alright, cool.
I mean, this isn't a fake.
He hears the footsteps, the rumble of it here with 30 seconds left. That's a drone to the side, and Sliders of off angles, almost not anticipated. Trent can't quite take that one. There's backup arriving. That's Derek over the shoulder. Stray shots and bullets. You got to choose a different direction, but I think this might be hurt potentially. Depends.
Aw, G2. Nope. No. Nature's onto that shit. Nice try.
I think
Jorg really wants this rifle.
he gets it.
But there's only 10 seconds left. Yeah, you can shut all of this down so easily.
Trent, yeah, he's
There you go. That's round.
hazard with it.
But it was an eco for G2. Is Jorg going to try to save after he put all of that effort into getting the Vandal back online?
Dang.
Pretty much. He's been hunted from behind, but might be able to hold on.
Ah, no rifle for you. No rifle for you.
Hold on to it.
He got Ye on the way out, which is kind of obnoxious, but hey, whatever. It happens.
Available to EG. It's almost everything. They have Ray's ultimate if Icy Sight gets pressured. They got Fade ult for retake. Ye is able to have 2 lives in this round.
Their attack's so good. Why choose to start on defense? Because they usually start on defense anyway. And it's just like our attack will carry us over the line, you know?
Much more challenging.
Like they leave the stronger half for the second part of the game.
Staring straight down the gut of the map here. Is this an aggro play coming from them nice and early? Reminiscent of the pistol. Walk up, tripled up. Making sure that they can try and get a kill.
Oh.
Still off to the side.
There you go, big. Our boys are finally fighting together. It's so free.
Really caught off by that. He wasn't just jump spotting. He went to actually try to hold
Wow.
not expecting
I got
EG to
2.
do something aggressive in the first 10 seconds. I think this is an EG that's really trying to shift their game up a little bit just to throw G2 off their rhythm.
Yeah, EG's just better on defense. That's all we have to say.
Because it's been slow going ever since that.
I do have a little bit of fear. I don't know. Does Icy hit this? Surely he does, yeah?
This is a narrow angle.
What the fuck, Valen? What? Are you kidding me? How? How, dude?
Push this one back. Looks like the salvos are good for it, Derek.
Nah, there's no way.
High ground, but he's gonna be meeting
Well.
his match here with a lot of util. Slows them down for a crawl.
Big ult.
Just delay with the util. So another kill claimed. Spike finally planted. G2 feels like they've been permanently on the back foot in this round here, but finally with an advantage at least with the players. Yay. Look to even the odds. Waiting for a bit of pressure now from Superman. Opens up the door wide, but triple face again. That's an ult popped off. Not dead yet. Not really anticipated. Still without plenty of util. And that's a snake.
Ah.
The face. Kill needs to be claimed.
Ho, 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 ho.
Yay! Has brought it to a winnable spot. Smoke in the back pocket. Not anticipating it. Valen with the reposition up towards the high.
Oh, he's just better.
Snaps time. He's got it.
No way.
Michael barely
Yay, what?
and Yay
What the
just bringing
fuck?
it back from the brink.
No way, dude.
Goes in a 1v3. Gets sent to hell and
That was his ult. They repositioned for it and everything. He just won all 3.
and springs out, hitting
He died here.
shots.
Trent's just like that. Then Trent misses. He gets fucked.
Resurrected and comes back to
And he
see
killed all 5?
No idea that he teleported onto the high ground.
Dude.
Gobsmacked. Cannot believe what our players are capable
We
of.
are getting bailed the fuck out by Ye. Holy shit. We take those.
And a wave to the crowd, and that's it. He's drawn EG level with G2. And G2 down onto another eco round. EG are now in control of this game. It's unbelievable what they've done.
Holy fuck.
Reclear towards rubble here for G2, but
They know the reclear.
weaponry less than ideal. Yay once more gets
Whoa. God. Christ almighty. Okay, sure.
Down, and this is fast indeed, but
Bang.
wide into the open leaf, not expecting this one. It's rapid from EG, still they are blinded up. Valen is eager to try and take that fight forward. Still, that's a showstopper. It's going to be rattled off and away, and they don't hear a thing. All noise cues cut away. That's a plan committed. Jonah P has to ISO these fights, has to do it now.
Oh.
Stay in hand.
Nature's still alive.
Down to 2. With that rifle reclaim, Jogo might be able to do it. Trent forwards.
Oh!
And he just needed to land it. Pointed out now, but this is it. The net is closing in. Jorgamo.
Oh, Superman's like that.
Quite do it.
Whoo! 8% winning, 25% Ye is on point. Point and Jogma's having an off day.
Nature hits that crucial stun shot there to deny what could have been a comeback in this round from G2. And look at the string of...
I like that it's still not even 50% in all of those. Or is that stacking or is that just total? Because 40% is still losing.
That stun is so good that Trent is throwing. Completely pins somebody in the corner.
That's total. Good God. Wow. He really does. I mean 40-60 is pretty generous for like EG fans, you know?
Take a breather at this tag timeout. It's not quite fit the pattern of G2's game so really
Yeah, there are 4 other players that exist. Like Superman's been having a fucking season. Nature's been consistent. Derek is also consistent. And then Icy is kind of the one who's like, he's either popping or he's not. He's cheering for EG. Yeah, true. I don't know a single, like G2 fans are cheering for G2, but literally everyone else is like praying that EG get in, you know?
For the first 8 rounds and then everything after the halftime.
God, EG has the lead.
Dead even.
This is a reality that I'm not ready for.
G2 clawing just to stay in this.
Icy has some of the best stats.
With everything to play for, of course.
I think he's been good. Like him at his best, him at his peak is really, really good. But like there are just some like there's some rounds where it's like he looks kind of like he doesn't belong. But like every time he looks like he belongs, it's huge.
In our opening map, just Spider 1 round for now.
Well, yep.
They crash forwards alongside that ult. Looking for the information here. Spots out the 2. And I know that EG are just playing this one. Oh, how is Valen going down there?
Oh, that's...
Valen's dead.
That's the door open wide, EG. Yay! He's doing it again.
Wait, Ye swinging this? Oh, Nature. Woo! Oh my God, Superman! They're all falling! What the fuck? No way!
Dominated leap on the lurk. Got into aggressive positions. Valen, I think, must have been inside of his smoke. So he couldn't really tell that he was stood on top of a salvo or something? I don't know, I'd love to see a replay of how he died in this situation. There's salvos, and yet, oh no. He just takes a bit of decay damage and ends up going down. I don't think he even realizes that the salvos are inside.
Alright, okay. Alright.
And they've knocked G2 onto another...
Here we are, here we are. Alright, alright. Alright. Let's go, EG! I see! Let's go, EG! Let's go, EG! Let's go, EG! Let's go, EG! Ah, come on, Jogamo, you're not getting a fight like that. You're not getting a fight. You're dead. Oh, he has TP. He has TP. Nah. Superman. No, 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 no. Superman. Yay. Yay, dude. Ah, let's go, EG. Let's go, EG. Let's go, EG. Yes, it was sitting off stage. You're so right. Yep.
They've got a deep map for G2. They've got other maps that are great for them. Split and Pearl. Don't count G2 out. But if EG are capable of doing it here on Lotus, they might be capable of doing it on a bunch of different ones too. And the run that they've made on this defense is honestly like nothing I've seen. I've never seen put G2 in their place like this on this map.
The crowd heard me, dude. The crowd can heard me. Let's go, EG. Let's go, EG. All right, hold on. We got. Let him focus. Let him focus, boys. Let him focus.
Potentially 2023. You remember they barely made it into Toronto or into Tokyo, I should say.
Let him get up. Let him get up. Let him get up.
Striking wide.
No way.
Looks like there was an attempt at potential risk to be taken here. Fights.
Wow. These guys are crazy.
There was cross-map support from Nature. And now Valen goes through the reclaim.
Oh.
So risky on his own. hoping that EG had just backed off, but he gets the information as the IGL, and now they pivot into A. But this is where Icy and Nature are waiting.
This could be it. Getting more than dangerous here as an Armageddon. Pushing back
Oh,
towards it.
not on Icy though.
There's some gaps to play in here. Open access now to the A side, just barely. EG closing in as a Viper's
All right.
One of the
It's
lines of defense
gonna be tough.
Layering down at it to get into the post plant. One way up top is going to mean it's even more difficult. An abundance of utilities flying forwards here. It's gone pound for pound now. Valen has got more in the back pocket, but his fights out. EG! They're starting to move forwards. It's a relentless march here, and they can taste it. The finish line in sight, but maybe a little bit overzealous in the process. Still, leaf down, pin drop down. Trent, it's going to be all on him. Swing wide from oh, not dead yet. And Trent, they have to do it all. 1v1. Nature sticking. Half earned. 6 bullets left. Trent down.
Oh, Nature!
Is there time though? Time!
Time! Let's go, EG! Yes, sir! Ah!
Take map 1.
Yes, sir!
An opening blow to G2.
4 was enough, baby! 4 was enough, baby! Let's go! Ah! We believe! We believe!
300 ACS and 25 kills.
Oh, yeah!
Bringing back memories of 2022.
Sorry, man.
When Valen's record against Ye was 1
Normally there's people here while I'm doing this.
Grand Final.
Now, yeah, I had to stay calm just in case, you know, just in case. I was on Zen. I had to be in Zen mode. I swear. I was on Zen mode. I had to be calm. You know? You feel me? You feel me, right? You feel me, right?
Honestly, just so many moments where the
I actually told myself not to think about this series at all for like this entire week. I did not think about EG versus G2 the entire week. I didn't even think about Valorant, honestly.
They still managed to claw together enough so that they could.
I was not stressing as much as I thought I would.
And Ye, my God, what was this? A 1v3.
I was stupidly worried. I didn't even want to go to sleep on Sunday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's how worried I was. Then I went to bed and I had to go to work and I'm like, oh shit, wait, I gotta live my life. Uh-oh. Alright, I'm gonna go bathroom, maybe get some more water, and then I'll be right back.
Committing to things. I'm scared. But when Verizon announced that I could lock in a low price for 3 years, I mean, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Can you hear me now?
This is a little scary. No one's looking at Reginator. Reginator! Might be too overwhelming for the pool and a whiff. I mean, he's ready to cross there. What? Sleeping on the angle. Hold up.
Taking a fight up close and personal. Flash up and over towards the top, running them down, in hand.
The knives are out. This is chaos. This is Alligator running out of time. Oh my!
So one time I started building a little tiny village. I kept building and building and building. One thing led to another, and ooh, fireworks. Respawn by Razor, get lost in the game.
I've always felt the importance of community. To be there for them like they've been there for me. To care for them. I feel like I've grown a lot as a professional. And as a person. I know it because I see how proud my family is.
sometimes the greatest rush is not rushing at all. The all-new 2025 Nissan Murano, your oasis, free from new tariffs.
All right, we're back. Water gained.
Nature takes care of him, but that's just the start. He's gotten it down to a 1v1.
I am here with Potter ahead of map 2. First off, I gotta ask you a little bit of the evil genius coming out with a pick of Lotus. G2's last 10 games or wins. What was the thought coming out there?
I mean, just activate Yay. Activate Yay. Going into the second half, especially as
Activate Yay. That's what I like to see. I need a psychologist. I need a masseuse. I need like a chef. Get Yay online. I don't care how you do it. Get him online. I don't care. You can do it. Do anything.
The activation that made the comeback happen.
I mean, it always helps when Yay is just popping off, right? I mean, if Yay is getting deagle kills like that, everyone starts to feel really good.
Potter, thanks so much. Best of luck in map 2.
We couldn't agree more with Coach Potter because Yay, my guy was frying.
Poach.
Let's just show the highlights there because seriously, evil geniuses lock up Lotus and a big reason for it. Yay, just popping off.
Yeah, there were so many like rounds where he just gets like a random 3K and it's just like they win.
He had come off a winless season in NA Tier 2 with DSG. He had come off of
Remember second map yet split.
where he only won a match with Bleed. And now he gets this opportunity with EG. Starts disappointing, but oh my god, here in playoffs, it's right back to PK.
Oh yeah, Prime Yay, he was so clutch in the second half. And remember, you talk about risks that EG took. They picked Lotus. G2 had not lost this map. Not at home in Americas, not internationally versus Vitality, EDG, T1. None of those teams were able to beat G2 on this map. EG pick it and just knock him out of the park.
And it's crazy because I actually thought their attack side had some really good ideas.
Dang.
I loved some of the slow default, the round where they're punishing John the TP. It was clear they put a lot of prep into that. But they were still down 4-8 going into the half. They rally back there after getting ecoed as well, and they still pull it off. It's crazy.
It really is. But also another part of that success, I do got to give a little bit of flowers to Icy. Had a few moments where he had some greatness there. And in that battle between him and Jogamo, right, the guys who swapped jerseys and went to the other side of the field ender, that matchup did not disappoint.
Yeah, the first half
God.
was a bit hit or miss. Icy got taken down a lot. Both were just like hard angles being held. He also tried to go for that like C boost play with the satchels that he ran in his last series versus Crew. Worked great from there. This time he got shut down. The second half.
Yeah, this time they were ready for it.
Critical rounds where he was able to show up.
Yeah, he looked really nice on some of these retakes for EG. I think that him and Ye together not just are individually excellent, but do a really good job of playing off each other, especially in those retake situations, double swinging, trading each other out. They look really strong as a duo.
Yeah, let's not get it twisted though. Jogamo was crushing in this opening map. He is not going to feel good about losing this first one, especially with the diff he had going on.
Oh yeah, you know that G2 lineup not satisfied with this at all. Let's actually get some words from the coach at G2 to find out what's going to go down in map 2.
I am here with Coach Josh ahead of map 2. Looking, that map was so close up until it seems like EG was able to kind of temper the aggression. What have you identified that they were able to do that wasn't allowing G2 to get that result?
I think we were in a position to succeed, honestly, and they were able to absorb our aggression. But it came down to these like micro moments towards the end of like a lot of these like post plants where we were just disconnected, desynced, not understanding. And I was just telling the boys like, we need to get on the same page here. Whoever wants to lead, and just commit to that call. And there was a lot of those moments that you saw, it was just because like people are overcalling each other or they're not really like understanding like what the call was. And so uncharacteristically, we were not synced up in those moments. So as long as we take care of that, I feel like
I mean, this guy's being really transparent.
Should be able to get to map 3.
Like,
all right, I hope to see Austin map 2. Thank you so much.
that is really transparent. Wow.
Always appreciate the honesty of Coach Josh RT telling us what's going on with.
He just said, "Hey, this is what happened. This is what wrong. This is what how we're gonna fix this next map." Like, okay.
You got an EG team that's got
Dang.
nothing to lose, really, and everything to gain. Meanwhile, on the other side, G2, that pressure, they were top of the world, baby.
Yeah.
And now, They're one game away from elimination.
Definitely pressure on them. I was able to listen in to some of their comms as well, and I hear what he's talking about there, where there was a lot of ideas. I was surprised almost by how many different people were giving ideas of how to play the game, especially Leaf. Leaf was actually driving a lot of the calling, especially on the first half for G2. He had a very strong vision of what he wanted to accomplish, but this was not the calm G2 that I think I was usually expecting to see when they go into a game like that.
Huh.
And then, of course, you know, they have their strategies. They have their plans, G2. But the problem is, Mimi, is one has to wonder again, is it a bit overexposed? Because now it feels like people are just trying, they're waiting them out, they're figuring it out, and that could spell doom and disaster for G2.
Yeah, this is...
Potter was saying it when we talked to Amy earlier. He was saying it. This is a team everyone is.
Yeah, 100 Thieves calls are notoriously, like, wild, too. Like, they're probably the most wild calling team on the planet. Like, you listen to, like, all the teams who release their, like, voice comms, and they're leagues ahead of being absolutely indecipherable from how they talk.
And yeah, a ton of individual moments, and that scoreline that's already kind of rough, right? Losing 13-9. That's with them winning 2 Stinger Eco rounds. Yeah. It's got to be better on split.
They got 1 round on their attacking side of Lotus. Ooh.
Yeah, they do not mind releasing them at all. Dude, 100 Thieves will win or lose the game, and they'll post that thing, like, the next day. It's actually insane. I really can't. I really don't want this to be... I don't want this to be a map 3. I need to eat dinner. I need EG to just win 2-0, please. Would appreciate it greatly. I do have to work tomorrow.
Is this it?
Yeah, I guarantee I can only watch this game. Oh, even G2 are tweeting out, oh god, we're cooked. Debate watching Paper Rex. I'll watch the VOD. I'm not watching the game live.
Well, here we have it, yeah, map 2 coming up, which is split, and my word, we have an absolute series ahead of us.
Oh, true.
It's already looking like it with, you know, EG taking that first map, completely subverting.
Yeah, I have to work. I'm not going to be up that early.
And it's what the desk was really saying, I think. I just want to iterate on even more. When you are the top dog, when everybody's watching your games, even if they're not playing against you next week, you have that target on your back. Everybody's learning from you. Everybody kind of knows.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, but man, I don't necessarily think that was the issue.
Are you just going straight to bed after this, like, series ends then? Because they play at, like, what, 4? Are they the late game or the early game? Because if they're, like, the late game, we might actually be able to make it, like, 7? Something like that? It's not that bad. The second one? No, that's watchable. That's not 4 in the morning.
So they were planting the spike 70% of the time, but they
Dang, I can't believe EDG are not going to an international. This has been like, I think, this is the first international since China's been at region that EDG missed. Actually, ridiculous. I get why, though. As long as they don't switch it. True. God, could you imagine?
And once again, they're gonna have the opportunity, at least in terms of the pulls.
God, this is spooky. This is so spooky.
Disciplined post-plant scenarios. Can they pull it off, or are we just gonna see a repeat of the second half?
Probably more that Billy made it, yeah, because you're like the not. I don't know if it's hatred at this point, but it's like the distrust runs deep.
Didn't think we'd be saying here.
Yeah, EG defense first. Oh God, we're a defense-sided team. But this map is very attacker-sided right now. What the f... Alright, sure. Okay. There's still the second. Bet.
Here's the reaction though by G2.
They've left Jonah P miles away, so now they've got a breach lurk. Planting. Trent has to take aggressive screens control with Leaf, which means he's not going to be in position for salvos.
Let's see what a read is.
What the f is this?
Yeah.
Wow. Dang. What is this disconnect? Are we fighting or not? What? Oh.
Brings it into that 1v2. Jonah P is getting a big move on. It's a marathon sprint for him to try and be active into this one. And, well, has he done enough? Anticipation from Icy that it could be peak from heaven, but Jonah P has an aftershock from Nassau. We were just talking about it. Discipline, buying time. 22 seconds left. Stun is avoided, but time is running.
Oh my God. No way. Are you kidding me? That's so amazing, dude. How many clutches are we winning, dude? No way.
Is that the play from Jonah P actually?
Oh my god.
Clearly, Icy has no idea really where he's coming from. And Jonah gives it away with the aftershock.
Yeah.
This is the stun.
Yeah, Jonah kind of trolled a bit.
Couple of situations.
Icy's like that though. He didn't die to the right click. The reset was too slow.
Through a snake bite, probably a bit ill-advised, though it does set G2
No way.
running on his own to try to clear with a
Bro.
could have waited for a teammate, but Icy stays cool throughout it all, and he's 4-0.
Oh my god. Of course, this is where Icy turns into a fucking superhuman.
Of course it is. Seeing this on both maps.
They have Superman doing the hardest job on the planet where he like has to like spot early aggression by himself. It's actually ridiculous how much faith they actually have in this guy. I've seen this is especially on Lotus. Like he has to literally face check this right here. Actually crazy. Borderline psychotic behavior. Oh yeah. Yep, see ya. Never again. Nope. We know you got stingers. I'm not taking that fight. Wow, this is a hard force. What the? There's guardians in this round? A lot of stingers? Like, bro. What the f is this, dude? I hate that they can play like this. Oh wow, what a good fight. Dang. Yep. Yep, they get a gun for it too. No, never mind. Nope. Oh my god, they fight together. There you go. Huge. We got stingers too. Yep. Nope. 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 You're not getting a shot, dude. You're not even getting an opportunity. Wow. Wow. Okay. Cool. Okay, well, that was your force. Yeah, oh my god.
They don't really have the money here. Didn't get too many kills. Didn't get the plant down.
That's huge. This is huge. Let's go. That was a big kill from Icy. And like them refighting was so huge. Like EG are getting congratulations on Diamond 1. Let's go. Congrats, congrats.
EG one away from getting up to their Raze ultimate. This snowball could be devastating for G2.
Doesn't show any signs of slowing down. Up and over the top, this is all players of G2 grouped up. With a slow siege as well, looking to see if they can get access over towards the A site. TP into the back of the A site as well. This is Jorgamo, he cuts it up nicely. Clearing most of the way with a bit of salvos. Stun out on both sides.
Oh my god. Not caught. Wow, it's just so good. They're just really good at fighting with each other. Oh my. Yikes. Wow, good play from Jog.
Brings it into that 2v2.
Yeah, pistols are firmly going for EG.
TP not committed. That's a fake off to the side.
Wow. Oh, Ye's reposition is so good.
Advantage.
Yeah, they're waiting.
To feel safe enough to plan.
I mean, I feel fairly confident.
Real test of how EG play in the chaos. But there's a bit of quiet descending upon the map here. Right to the side though. Jordan's
Dang.
good for it.
Precision. 3 in a round already for him.
I don't know if you can win this one. Nah, that's tough. Dang. Right order, but wrong rounds. You know?
Deliver a knife in the back for his former team, and there's Jorgamo doing what he did early on Lotus 2, trying to stop EG's momentum.
Dang. What a good play from Jog.
Okay in this round. A labored kill onto Icy, it must be said, but as soon as he managed to upgrade to the Phantom, clean to finish things out.
They're G2 are locked in. Fuck off. Damn, that's tough.
G2 who were coming into that one with a trash buy, and now EG.
Dang. Okay. What the? We died a lot.
With an ultimate, so things could still get dangerous.
A lot of aggression from EG2. These with the salvos, a bit of pressure. That's just to give Derek access to the orb.
Kind of
got him.
Jorgamo was setting up to flash his teammate there, but the idea is that the flash is supposed to land behind Leaf so that they can contest a main together with it. But the push didn't come.
Is Leaf gonna just? I think Icy can theoretically kill through here.
Ordinarily bold way of playing with the showstopper. Instead, EG probably just want to wait and see if they can get a free pick with the Bucky.
Oh, Jog didn't find him.
Still with the drone as well. That's going to be putting the pressure now down onto Icini. Let's loose anyway. It's going to be the ult here into his hands.
Oh,
Escape it.
wow.
Surely behind him now. Few seconds left to try and play for, but they have to clear out these spots here. Can they deroute IC from
Nope.
position, lying in wait with the Bucky in hand. And my God, he's going to be making it awfully difficult. Waiting though, Util in and around.
Whoo!
It is a wide
Oh my
race,
God.
barely able to get a handle on it. Tucked to the corner still. His position's going to be noted. It's a pit drop down.
Oh, he jumped on his head. No. Oh my God, Leaf gets king. I mean, we got the ult out of him, but that's super unlucky.
That's a ridiculous round. Stuck in a corner, flashed up.
Damn.
It's just so that he disguises where he's playing, I suppose. He had a rough map on Lotus. Couldn't really get anything done.
Fuck, that's so tough. Almost. Oh, they didn't even tag him. Nah.
Absurd, but exactly what the doctor ordered for G2.
Get off me.
So, make sure you follow iBuyPower on the socials. Plenty of rewards to be given out. Exactly.
Do bingo cards.
Rifles v rifles now.
Dude, they ask so much from Superman.
Slow walk up to the drone here, just trying not to reveal their hands, but that's going to be a stun. Locking down onto Superman, he's in a lot of trouble here, but most of the Util going to be narrowly avoided.
Try to get chair. Fair.
Direction.
The salvos were really deep, so it didn't actually even clear out where Icy was holding. So they haven't actually cleared vent here. A smoke over towards Mail, and now Icy gives up that position.
Drone so far back by Derek, didn't get the full clearance out towards A main. G2 up through mid, and Armageddon and a stun, and attempt to try and at least get that kill, but it's slapdash really.
Yeah, not good enough.
Barely put together there by EG, so could be wasted in terms of the ultimates. They were hoping to at least get a pick. Superman.
Dang!
Superman, what? Caught in that transition, and Ye now has to do it all from this spot. Near-sighted. Smoke to play in and around. Teammates just trying to buy some time for them to get themselves.
Oh, we're fighting together.
And Ye to try and combine their might with a bit of a flash as well to compensate.
Ah.
Jorgamo locks it down. The spike does need to be reclaimed at this point, and Icy revealed his position with a bit of straight.
Oh,
He's
wait.
praying for it.
We're chilling.
A pick to go his way. Quick TP.
Balin, he's in, he's out.
Oh, wow. What a...
Icy might have been hoping that he could defend that.
Dang. Well.
But now he's got to win a very difficult 1v3, but these are the kind of situations that were slipping away from G2 on Lotus.
Worth it.
Dang. I don't know. I don't know. He's kind of rushing this. He has to though.
I mean, he'll probably poke and prod and see if he can get given a free pick, make things easier.
They're not giving it to him. Yeah.
Nothing going, nothing given.
Especially
He's
against
back
Trent.
up. Yeah, and Trent's going to have those salvos, and I think really crucially, he gets himself back into a safe position.
Man, they figured it out.
On Lotus, and how they weren't able to just play that standard post-plan kind of setup that you expect from them. Even if you think just back to the final round of Lotus, where
All good, boys.
and didn't have the timing and the safety to go into his salvos. In rounds like this, if he's got the teammates to be able to hold the line, he's doing all right. G2's really in control of this game. At least if you look at the scoreboard. They've knocked EG's economy down. And EG have only won the pistol and the follow-up. It kind of is similar to the first half of Lotus so far. Leaf, again, more pressure onto him. Stun, salvos early on, but he's not going to get caught by that.
Temp with the pressure, bit of spam IC. Down to 75. Stuns it forwards. Flash on top.
Wow.
It's just instinctual. Superman.
Oh! Are you kidding me?
To mincemeat to the back wall of mid. Ye might be receiving a hell of a lot of pressure coming his way now. Under it. Supplementary util.
Oh my God! We're just finding him.
Snakebite dropped down to his feet. Superman. He's doing dirty work.
Oh, Superman! Ah, Superman! Let's go! What a big round.
Most players in that spot would be backing off, backpedaling, right? Because they see a horde coming through in the tail.
Yeah, he saw that. He saw that shadow step.
Around, plays at default, did.
Wow, dude.
And he gets a freebie, and basically Spike delivered, Snakebite at the choke point. These players have to run in against a Bucky. And they're vulnerable too.
Oh my arc!
But again, it's that confidence from Ye that carries over from his...
Dang, they really just said you're not hearing the EG comms, bro. They muted that immediately.
It's a freebie when it happens, but most players wouldn't even be in that spot. So 3-3. The economy be damned. It doesn't matter.
Time to jump. A lot of emphasis here by G2. Trying to take that mid-control. Different. Look at it though, up towards the top. Oh, Jogamo barely ready with a rifle in hand. And he's going to be spotting that one. Narrowly avoided.
Oh.
Says hello, at least with a shorty. And I don't think you're going to be wanting to contest to events too much.
At the same time though, Jorg's position is fairly safe. It's not like Icy's going to be jumping up there and actually taking a fight with a shorty. So this engagement may end up revolving around an A Heaven brawl. You see the players and the Spike heading over in this direction. So it's going to be a little bit of fake B Heaven pressure, trying to draw people over, which it has kind of done. You see these players over in spawn. Only 2 defending A right now, but Nature has a breach ultimate. So does Jonah P though, now that he's picked up that orb.
He's hard locked into the position. It's going to be Rolling Thunder versus Rolling Thunder. Handshaking across the site here. Slows it down for about a moment here with a fault line, buys it time, and Nature trying to get his team back into the fight as well.
Oh my god.
Forwards into the fight with a shorty in hand. Anchoring Smoke has played
Oh, they're so ready.
We'll definitely clean that one up. Nature taken out. Nade rebounding. Leaf is going to be respecting that. Spam slowed down to a crawl, but it's going to be safe. He can get back into that spot here.
Oh my god.
Stray spam as well.
Dang. Take that, yeah.
They're looking to get lucky. Couple of kills through the smoke might be exactly what they needed. Need more where that came from though, and the discipline of G2 is not going to let anything else slip. Doubled up. Full control towards Elbow. Superman could be staring in dismay. Best he can hope for is a couple of exits.
Post-plan positions, honestly, not that incredible from G2. They didn't have ramp control, didn't have screens control, but it doesn't matter much when Nature is dead. If Nature's going to be hard anchoring the site like that, you're not worried about the breach utility on the retake. And if we see in the replay here another look at that A exec, you'll see exactly what happened for G2. It was a double teleport into the site from Jorg and Valen. So while Nature's fully committed to blocking people in the choke point, the double teleport from the
Yeah, they just get past it.
just breaks that completely. They're in towards the back of site. And what can the breach do? I mean, look at the position that Jorgamo is in while Nature is still thinking that he's got them blocked. And another round where G2 have control, win the rifle, and knock the economy down. But these rounds have been more difficult than you might expect for G2 to mop up.
Close. Getting a handle though, I think, in terms of the tempo. A bit more control. Spotting 2 of these players out. Dimensional Drift is doing his job there. There's a sliders of corners that Jorgamo makes certain to clear. EG trying to control Heaven, trying to control ramp. It's going to be critical if they want to try and play this one into the retake.
It's always Trent that's ferrying the spike in here, which means that it's kind of tough for him to get back out of the site again. He's forced to play on site.
Locked into the corner here. That's an aftershock that misses though. And that util is going to be hurting. Did they expect this one to be fully cleared out? Ooh, could be playing spoiler towards it. Double tap. Playing that crossfire set up all the way through.
Ah!
I see.
Dang, I see. All good.
Superman,
danger, man.
He's left with no opportunities with a Bucky in hand. Trent even managing to get up to his ultimate in the midst of all of this. So G2 handle and anti-eco pretty nicely. Superman just at this point. Die to the spike.
Yeah. He'll get his wish. Or not.
Okay, dang.
I mean, that's actually not his wish, right? Jonah P's been given another ult point. And this looks controlled from G2.
Dang, G2 are kind of...
More controlled than the first half of Lotus even.
Alright, here's the Potter timeout. Here's the Potter timeout. Let's go.
Doesn't matter how many rounds G2 get on this half.
Dang, are you kidding
How
me?
many rounds that G2 get in this half? What happened on Lotus is still going to stay in my head rent-free.
Yeah.
And I'm just still going to be thinking, okay, does EG still have a chance to run this back with a ridiculous second half? And last time we saw Potter take attack timeout, the adjustments were really good off the back end of it. So she's going to take the first here on split. just before round 9 kicks off.
Dang, we were kind of really just waiting. Like we didn't even go 5. We just said nope, 9. We got this.
Redemption, right? It's players that really it's their last chance before they get shipped off to the retirement home potentially. They have to prove themselves, right? And listen, they've been upfront about that. They've said it many, many times. For a lot of these players, they're very grateful to Potter, to EG, to get a second chance to prove themselves on the big stage. Same could be said for G2 almost in this match as well. Because
It was 2-2 by round 5, yeah. So it was like it was super close. It's like no reason to like go like. Usually it's by round 6 is where you call the first one, but it was like 2-3. And it's like then it was 3-3. It's like why call the timeout? There's no adjustment that needs to be made. We're just playing good Valorant. And they only just won the additional 2 rounds here.
Be so focused on a long-term goal that you mess up in the short term. And Josh RT has also been really candid about the fact that it feels like the team's in a little bit of a slump right now. And you can see from some of the mess-ups on Lotus, a map that they're usually pretty perfect on, that it's manifesting even in these really important games.
Nah, we're running a fake. That's obnoxious.
Down that clone to make it feel like there's a little bit of mid-pressure even after he's left. So a flash, a clone, everybody grouping up over towards A. Now this keeps these 2 players anchored over here towards B heaven. So 3 players on the B side of the map as G2 exec A. The macro is good here. The calling is great from Valen. Look at his teleport into the middle of that Taeho ult. If there had been anybody on the A side, I think that would have cooked them.
It would have been curtains here, but a quick reaction from EG nevertheless. They hold on to control of heaven and screens. This retake could be set up nice and pretty here for EG. A lot of ults as well to expend.
Ramp control though is nice. I like this post line positioning from Leaf and Jorg.
Pound for pound with a util, but
Oh, Superman. They're fighting.
That's going to be miscommunication potentially here.
They're fighting.
Layering down the fire, layering down that lead. Jorgamo is going to do a lot from this spot, and it's not quite planned for him, and he's got a lot of targets to deal with.
Oh, good retake, EG. Let's go.
Ramp, not really the problem there.
Woo!
Everybody on G2 collapsing on the site.
What an adjustment.
Style. And that's the adaptation that
We accepted the fake. That's what's insane. Like we were just like, we're gonna play retake. We don't care.
try to hard anchor, whether it's nature or if they're able to get kind of, you know, icy or.
They said it's not even worth anchoring, bro. They're like, it like takes are insane. Like just play extremities. They don't care.
Just play retake. And here, massive
What?
ultimates expended.
What an absolute read.
That slight adaptation. Valen has to realize, okay, they're playing off-site A more. That's their adjustment coming out of the tac timeout. So we can save utility and wait for post.
Well,
Pit's going to be throwing a wrench into the plans, though, I think.
I mean, to be honest, I think this mid-pressure is mostly just going to be a fake anyway. They'll be content with pushing Superman out of the pit if they can. Superman bolt,
Nope.
though. Re-clears back in.
held.
Waves of Yuta being used to try and get him control and space back into the pit. Frontline and
They're so aware.
I've expended some of the bigger tools to get that done, and G2 sight set now over towards B. This is a different direction. Jonah P's been holding on to his stun. He makes a bit of noise and a bit of presence is shown immediately. Smoke's going to be blooming up. Fake with a TP.
Oh my god.
But they've put enough of a pause here that Icy and Derek have not full rotated.
Yay. Looking for a safe spot to stand in here. He's got his own smoke to try
Ah.
and do with still TP in through the back now. This is going to be chopping and changing the minds of these EG players.
Dang. Okay.
All the way from the side.
Wow, they're shooting really well.
One for his troubles. Icy is plucked out of the sky at a moment's notice here. Leaves it to Derek and that 1v3 plant. Hold on.
Ah, they were watching for it.
Wondering. And I was worried for a second.
Damn.
But
What a fire back immediately. Fuck. That's 2 ults also from EG. Damn, that's tough.
But I'm pretty sure that 3K from Leaf was ridiculous. I mean, the opening kill looked absurd. Okay, it just catches Ye completely. Gets the kill onto a flying Icy as well. Just as he gets extinguished by the rocket. 16 and 6.
He's a shooter, man. Can leave. God damn it.
A bit of a subpar performance on Lotus, where he often rules the roost. EG knocked down onto an eco again.
again, a lot of util. Valen. to try and get the hell out of there now. That's a lot of presence shown by EG.
But the G2 are kind of on the wrong side of the map to do something fast as a reaction into B, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're still going to go for it.
Very spread out, looking to see if they can take a lot of that space up towards it. That's a
God damn.
I was hoping that somebody would
Fucking damn it, yay.
Angle, though, that he died on in the previous round. It's exact deja vu. That's how Leaf got the opener previously.
EG want to flood in. They're holding the util out into their hands. A flash and a pop play all the way through here with a rolling thunder.
Oh.
Superman's trying to make the most of all of this one, and it leaves it down to Derek once more.
There's so much faster.
Another 1v something.
Quite pay off for them. Derek's gonna have to win.
1v3.
Only with the stinger. Drop down. You'll be hearing this.
What's another stinger?
He's paranoid. He's looking
Man. 4 was enough on Lotus. To be fair, defense is the harder side.
Right? Completely turning the tables, flipping the script on what
It is very attack-sided.
their attack half looks.
Unless you just run towards A main or run towards B main, then you lose.
They're locking it down. So whether that is what Josh RT talked about, more decisive with the first game plan.
Yeah.
Alright,
Aside from the fall damage
bruh.
at that point, I don't think you even needed to shoot him. And a small fist pump. I think it's just a sign of satisfaction.
Josh is so like calm, bro.
In Americas, you can't really overperform. There's nothing to get too excited about. If they win this game, it's just going to be like, yeah, we were expected to do this for G2.
It's been a hard road being a top team, that top dog.
In a sense, you can only disappoint.
Yeah.
Which is a weird position to be in as a competitor.
True.
Extra level of pressure. It's just going to be laid down onto your shoulders.
Like how Saiso Josh. No, I was talking about the coach, like Josh RT.
Nature over here on A. Does he decide to hard anchor the site, if indeed they go back to A, or does he play off-site retake? Because that off-site retake, where Nature still had all of his breach util, it looked a lot better. And the question for the mid-round is, do they bite on this fake? Because Trent is just throwing that drone out to make it seem like they might be taking A space. The spike still pretty heavily committed to B. And Ye on an aggressive angle where Leaf has killed him twice.
Will he get cleared though? That's a question. Oh, he's just spotted out, I think.
Yep.
Barely. This Jorgamo Dimensional Drift is going to be calling out most of this here with the armor getting in through and around. This is EG looking to at least push this one back.
Balin got in front of it.
Buy some time. And
Oh.
Balin is at front, but listen, Ye is on top of it. Forwards and around.
Oh boy.
Jorgamo, unanticipated to be punched up front.
No way!
And drops down and delivers Dev itself. Pit here. Aftershock has to be respected. Back and away. But 2 players left to stand here on the side of EG for our final round of this first half. You need a miracle.
No, dude.
On their side. Leaves it down to IC, making all the noise in the world, and G2 4 to stand as well to put a stop to all of this here.
Man.
Just an impossibility at this point.
Same spot or what?
Well to avoid most of the util
Yeah.
on his way, but
All good, boys.
spotted out. And
That's a
dropped
tough round to
out
win.
here. It's an 8-4 finish for G2 here. Familiar scenes.
Yeah, the sides flipped, and in that sense, the narrative also. But
Fuck,
the
dude.
scoreline the same. EG win the pistol, and then 2 other kind of rifle rounds.
2 from 4 again, maybe.
But we saw what they did on Lotus. The run back was ridiculous. Yes, they're not going to be on the defense side. Yes, Ye is not playing Clove. But could they do it again?
All right, hydrate, boys.
Is this it?
What does EG need to do to win attack? Play like... Take mid. Bait them into one part of the map. Take the site. Play a strong post plant. Win the game.
Why'd I say I'd man the grill? I don't man things. Just find the knob that makes the hot fire come out. Here's the plan. I need burgers, buns. Great. Look at me go. I'm a grilling machine.
How's it going?
Literally about 3 more minutes.
You've got to turn it on.
5 minutes. Go take a dip, dude. Excited to see people bite into my creations.
Drag it over the finish line for map number 2. And then themselves a
Need to be more decisive. Now that the clock runs so low. That's just the EG way, though. We take so long on attack because we're just poking and prodding fucking everywhere. That's like the EG way.
Really forced G2 in a position where the post plants looked awkward or chaotic. Yeah. G2 were in control.
We're like what? We're one of the slowest teams in like the world, I think, right?
I think the difference here maybe being that Ye is
Like the fastest teams are Pacific, then it's like EMEA, then it's like China, then it's us. Americans are really slow at this game. Something, it's wild. That doesn't work against G2. It doesn't, no, because they'll shoot you. They just shoot you in the head for trying it.
I mean, you just want to get Ye comfortable and let him kill everybody. Yep.
Dude, apparently this Viper is just like the way to play the map now. Like you don't do the other lineup. It's just suboptimal. Like this is the better one.
And the salvos. But my question is, are they even going to be able to get into those?
Let's go, yay!
And if it does go to Pearl, we might get to see the Ye jet, and then suddenly you're back into heat.
Wait, is Pearl's last map? EG could just win this. Wait.
Might be thinking too far ahead at this point.
EG can hardcore just win this. Like serious. Is it consistent? I don't know. I mean, it probably looks like it. Like Superman was doing it on his attack. Leaf's not doing it on this defense. I kind of meant defense. But I said attack. Yeah, look at this. Look how yeah, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Like they take mid. Holy, this walk out of B main is so annoying. How fucking dare he? Well, we need to speed the up, huh? We gotta speed up. Wait, nature is like super aware. Dang. Fucking hell. Well, this round is so fucking over unless we have a hero.
Playing and feeling like they are one step ahead. Deep Smoke is going to be obfuscating a lot, but it's being held.
Fuck, dude. They're so aware of all these potential plays. Fucking hell. Yeah, he's got one. Whoa, whoop, 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 whoop. All right, babe.
Left to do it all still into the 1v2. Heroics ordered up. Jorgum already full sticking, full trust.
Fuck.
In his team.
Damn.
And Leaf delivers with a 3K. Holds
Man.
attempt at a clutch from EG.
Fuck, dude. That's tough.
I think this round more than any showcased G2's ability to punish certain playstyles. EG are a very slow team on the attack. And look at this, they were set up for the A split and waited for 20 seconds maybe? Yeah. Whilst they had vent control, had a ramp control, they just paused. And in the meantime, G2...
Stinger Force? Yep, Stinger Force. Yep.
Started flanking through sewers, and we're right behind them, killing them in vent. EG are going to take a page out of the book of G2, though, and force up with Stingers.
It's like, why not?
Can their success rate be anything similar?
They just spot that. Just jumping across here. Smoke's going to be recall, hoping that they can bait a few of these EG players out wide into the open. No one biting. Salvos. The stun. Nade's going to be rebounding as well, so open access now.
God damn.
Towards vents.
Jorgum has the outlaw, but there's actually only 2 players on EG that have light armor. Trent, I don't think, realizes how close Superman is.
Ah!
Just snap to the side, just in time. That could have been a deadly mistake to be making, especially against this EG team. Looking to try and take the fight straight to them. That's a great stun. Slows down the approach here, and G2 just playing this one back ready.
Fucking hell.
Defend or flood in, whatever it takes. Still towards screens here, and EG have got access over towards the side at least. Here, forwards into this smoke. Stepping forward, trying to dominate most of these positions. Nature is hard committed. Stun to try and reposition here, but he's going to be in the danger spot, potentially. Damage done, lining him up. Off to the side, yay. A lot is going to be asked of him.
Oh, fucking hell. No. We ain't G2. Fuck. If Superman kills Trent there, that's a different round. Fuck, man.
At this point, G2 should be sailing away with the map. You gotta think.
Changing plans.
EG got the plants and they got 3 kills, so they might even be able to get Stingers up or some kind of rough half-buy here and make a good go of it in round 15. It's not going to be anywhere near as powerful as a classic bonus.
Fuck.
G2, in fact, who are going to be able to take a lot of this light weaponry.
Damn.
It's a bit unlucky there, to be honest with you, on Superman, because I think he caught a great timing onto Trent at A-Ramp. Yay, couldn't get it done at the very end there.
Nice, guys. Let's go.
What the f...
A bit of relief, perhaps?
Wow. They're so calm now. Fuck, dude.
For EG, they realize it's a dampener on the spirits. Working with barely anything.
Yeah, we got nothing. A little more stinger.
Lead Bucky lying in wait.
Yeah, and Leaf didn't invest. They're just gonna have. He's gonna have so much money. God damn. And he gets around. Leaf is having a fucking series.
Not really needed with the Bucky in hand. A lot of noise in the process here. Stunned up.
No way, dude. What kind of evil fucking...
And it's clinical from G2.
Man. Fuck, they're running away with it. Oh, God.
Going to be able to take these light weapons forward into the next. Or force up if they want to. You're expecting EG to come into the next.
Fuck.
You know the Outlaw is there on the other side. So maybe we'll see some of these G2 players discard the Stinger or the Bucky. Or hell, just see if you can make it work like they did in this round. That shot is sublime, and then followed up by a collapse. Monstrous from Leaf.
Yeah, 4 is probably not enough.
But isn't that why we love it?
Yep.
At least they're still in good spirits. That's a good sign. All right, next Potter timeout.
You've been seeing glimpses of it, but like you said, Josh, 25 kills for Leaf.
Fuck, dude. Of course, Leaf is having a monster-ass game, dude.
He has over 6 times as many kills as Valen does currently. That's crazy.
God damn. Bro.
Yeah, he's just dominating. And you do get these performances out of Leaf. They were super common at the start of the year. Early part of kickoff, the first 2/3 of kickoff, he was an unkillable machine. He was out there.
Man, because like the actual like goal of this map, and actually I need to draw a T. I don't know why I'm not drawing a T. Is essentially you push through mid, you separate the two teams, and you go one of the two ways. And like it's so formulaic that it's readable. And so you kind of have to play the game like systematically different. Both teams' attacks literally look identical. Which might be optimal, but it's not like it's super predictable at that point. And so it's just like kind of like best team wins, and EG are not winning that. Leaf is shooting. I think everyone's shooting, but like Leaf in particular is like, hey, what's up? This Valen ain't shooting, but like he doesn't need to. His engagements have been super low.
Crazy. But right now, they're looking in control and composed.
Yep.
This round is just about how much damage they can do to EG. The weaponry advantage is massively in favor of the attackers.
Yeah. Dude, this is so obnoxious. The like.
Oh, he's stuck in vent potentially.
And pulled back potentially, I think, by this util. I think there's a pocket for him to play in, yeah. So survived for now, but vent's control given up. I see. Do you dare jump over and that threshold?
Damn. We're getting caught in these like.
Kills already. Desperation now is going to be called for, but these EG
Woo!
players.
Okay, hold on a minute. Okay, traded.
Running and gunning forwards. Derek, at least with the trade, and they do have open access to that A site.
Yeah, he did a good job on the flank.
Armageddon even just committed here. Push forward.
All right.
Derek.
Nice.
He had to cross safely with a spike in hand. It could have been curtains for the round, so.
Planting safe, man. Not for main. It's whatever. We're doubling up, huh?
Then giving information about that player in heaven, a Teo ult, put them into checkmate. So now Valen's got it all to do.
Paranoia.
Woo! Woo! Damn. Okay. What's up, yeah?
He's instrumental in picking up that kill onto Trent.
That's big. Okay. The adjustment is that G2 kind of give us those early fights that we want. I mean, we'll take those. Wow, what an aggressive play from Ye.
That is fast.
Damn.
Oh my.
Now they have done a tiny bit of damage to EG's economy. One light armor, one bulldog. But Jorg.
Yep, Jog with the op. Fuck me, man. Op time.
Pit in mid on top of it. Large amounts of util from EG looking to see.
Yeah, Jogum was on the line. Goddamn.
Has to be really worried about salvos and a stun at the start of the round.
Forwards to set up the kill, Jorgamo.
He's just got so much space over there because Superman has to play passively.
Yeah, I'm pouncing on a chance like that. Options are starting to dwindle now.
Hello.
EG, yep, spotting. Jonah P. Creeping and crawling off to the corner. Taking up most of that space. This is pressure by Derek, but he's feeling it.
Yeah, he could be the difference maker again.
Sound bait.
Look at what he's...
Sound
oh,
bait.
yeah, Derek.
Sound bait.
Mmm.
Nice play.
Bait and switch.
Damn. Well played, Derek.
Indeed. Maybe enough for them to wrangle control of another round. Stave off map 3 a little bit longer. 30 seconds.
My eyes on the mini-map appealed for Ye to make a move, but he's just kind of been tucked in that corner for a while, and instead...
Yeah, we made sewers and walked back, yeah.
But I don't think you're really going to get Leaf out of here.
It's fake pressure again. I mean, Derek barely stepping, teetering forwards. G2 have already got B main control. They've got the read onto this one. Jorgamo does not really have a backup strategy. He needs a kill to get his dimensional drift. It all lies in wait, and it all leans on that. An opening kill potentially. See if he can get the hell out of there. Just misses up to the side.
Oh, we got him. Huge.
Drops him.
That's big. That's so huge.
Plant is down. Safe around the corner.
Okay, it has to be safe.
No spam to deny that one.
Double flank puts pressure on Derek. His salvos are back in 5, but he won't have a chance to use them.
Right from...
Oh my god, the timing, dude.
Twisting and turning, just spots out of 2 players, and what is the reaction?
Fuck.
Oh, G2! They put him in a vice grip.
Damn.
In the blink of an eye.
Fuck. That's so tough, dude. Man, I feel like if you're gonna play against this G2 squad, they're so willing to just push out B main, man. They're just so willing.
Post-plant setup is to rely super heavily on the salvos, on the pull, and that means they need a safe place for Derek. A safe place for Ye. That's not going to be
Damn.
Scorpions or Heaven, it's got to be Ramp. And so when this flank comes through, you're denying that safe space for the post-plant. It's a really simple but nice idea from G2. And
Yeah, no, I got heated.
They're up 12-5. 7 chances here to close.
I have been attempting to swear a lot less. Like, I've been trying to, like, half censor myself more. So, like, I just remove it from my vocabulary. But that actually made me mad. Oh, a fast play. Let's go.
Called for by EG.
Little ramps play.
Stun to set it up. Walkabout for leave.
All right. We take those.
Punished for it. Drop down despite the weaker weaponry of some of those EG players, and forwards is called for. The least with this one stepping up.
Oh, Superman.
Side Trent is left on an island. Jorgamo missed his shot, backed himself out and away. Repositions himself into sight now. He wants to try and spell spoiler out towards him. Yay, my god. Just here. EG.
Okay.
Round is what it's going to take for them.
We're not out.
One of the more difficult rounds to take, because their economy coming into this was pretty rubbish. They had a couple of stingers, managed to make that work in mid. You could argue a little over-aggressive from Leaf, but he was expecting that to be pretty heavy A-ramp take. EG baited him by putting a player into A-ramp, but still having 2 heavily watching the mid flank. EG already making those adaptations because they know that G2 are looking to push out and get behind them if EG commit to an A exec.
Trolling him with a 12-5. God, that would be legendary. I don't think that EG are winning this one, but like any momentum going into the last map will be good.
What are G2 trying to accomplish? How can we shut it down?
Yeah.
And that's the mark of a team that's improving, thinking.
Yeah, it's like
all throughout the playoff run.
this is G2, man. They're known for being closers.
It's very unlikely.
On 12, they close. Anything less, it's like they're still pretty closer.
Cared about what's likely.
An expectation.
Not against Sen. Didn't Sen have the lead?
Coming into series for this squad.
They just choked their like review. They never led in that series, right?
As you mentioned, the chances numerous for G2.
Time for me to do some digging.
That at some point G2, either by virtue of ults or a huge round from somebody, be it Leaf, Jorg, Trent.
Whoops.
They're gonna get it done. The question is, can EG make it difficult?
Oh, they were leading on split, but they won split. They were closers.
Find the one universe where they get.
They never led on ice. Well, okay, they led on Icebox for a little bit, but it was like Sentinels took over.
It's a tepid approach here by EG.
They're hoping to catch Superman or Ye as they make the walk forwards.
I said it was 11-2. Yeah.
Talked previously about the strategy on attack being to get an op into Ye's hand.
Trap's going to be triggered here. Ye has to try and put a stop to it as well.
Fuck. See ya.
Evened out, and it's quick getaway. All the way through sewers.
Damn.
Get a run on, but they're going to be going straight into Jorgamo airplane. Bucky, seen this one before.
Oh, Icy.
Already is Icy, delivering death from above.
Fucking hell.
Tries his best to do damage of his own.
But I think Icy's done the job here, right? He took the fast timing through Vent, deleted both of the A ramp players, and now EG have got themselves into a nice 2v1 with ults to work with as well. Derek's going to be able to get his Teo ult online. I mean, hesitate to say it, but it's almost unlosable for EG.
I don't know. We're
Valen will
okay. We got him.
spots out the first paranoia. Eldon let go here with the salvos to try and slow down the approach. Watch for even.
Wow.
Listen,
This is some respect. We got him.
absolutely anything to try and drag.
We King got him, dude.
One round at a time now. And critique EG, I think. Maybe say that they could have been a bit more frugal. You know, it's going to take ults really to try and make this map a bit more winnable, but I think that just shows the pressure that's on these players' shoulders.
7 chances down to 5 for G2. That was an eco round. I think they'll be happy.
Me and FNS has that same brain, bro.
The op was in
He's just a better player than me.
gone for it again. I'm not even sure that they had the money actually to go for it again. On the other side though, Jorg's picked one up. So he's looking to try to get himself posted.
It's so like extra to commit that.
You can leave the Yoru on this.
Like a lack of faith, honestly.
And this is now going to allow Trent and Jonah to leave A main and go and help in mid.
Best chance in a long string of rounds here for G2 to try and take themselves to Pearl.
EG have the right read.
From Derek and Nature can be utterly deadly. If you find information on where a player is holding, breach ult into Teowell could just gift you a pick.
I'm looking for it. Full line.
Wow. There you go.
Okay. Straight in.
Big round. Big kill.
Right behind him. He's going to get that open, and now EG looking to try and take
Uh,
the rest of this side here. It's ult expended. G2.
Not it. Balin, you little.
Collecting that kill, Derek. He's not going to be having a chance to really cause any more impact into this round. Pitch drop down on top of it. EG trying to put a chokehold. A bit of
I think it's early from Jogamo. Like none of his team is ready. Yeah.
Again, an ult to their own. G2 looking to make the play forwards into it. Jorgen through the back here. And here it is.
Oh, good trade from IC.
Quick with the trade as well, but they are dropping like flies. Bodies toppling on either side.
They didn't get the plant down.
2v2, and time still an important necessity to play around here. As you mentioned, Josh has no plan.
Oh.
But hunting. Lion.
Damn.
We'll drag you all the way.
Fucking now Trent is a human. Inhuman. God damn it. All right. Well, good luck, EG. I have to sign off. I gotta go make dinner, eat, and then go to bed. All good, all good. We take him on Pearl. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you still are, good luck on the skill development. I will catch you guys Monday. I usually go to bed at 11, but like,
I think a very, very fitting match.
has to be earlier because I have to get up earlier.
Pearl
But
was
yep.
the final match.
See ya.
G2 of Bangkok.